freaking awesome. There's like a bunch of them.
How about 3,000 Game Boy games?
Is this one of those puppets that's gonna come to life?
I hope so.
Here we have some Action Force. No way.
I didn't know there was so much Belgian exclusive stuff.
Toy hunting. Toy hunting is really the thing that keeps me going. Every weekend I just want to go out to a flea market, to a convention, to a toy store and try to find another couple bits for my collection. But a couple years ago there was a time where none of it was possible. We were all basically hawking at the internet, trying to find a good deal on there, trying to connect with new people, and figuring out like that a lot of people are actually into collecting now. So some of those prices boomed up because everybody was getting interested in TMNT and stuff like that. This series of videos is about those COVID years with some of the best finds that I've done. Like this first one over at my buddy. It's like a pretty sweet GiJoe collection. Hey guys, it's been so long since I was able to go out hunting, but today, thanks to Danny, he opened up his garage. He's selling off some stuff from his collection. First impression, this stuff is completely insane. Like,
So much G.I. Joe, more G.I. Joe than I've ever seen. It's all displayed like a real store in here.
if any of the garage sales around here looked like this, I'd be going nuts. I mean, there's GiJoe everywhere. It's hard to find stuff GiJoe wise over here.
But there's also a small box with a lot of games in it, so I will be picking up some of those. I came along for the ride today to hold the camera mainly, because this is a lot of toy stuff. You can see everything, it's nicely priced.
Let's have a look and maybe we can pick up some stuff for our own collection. I haven't seen these before. Danny, what are these?
Those are Belgium-made knockoff G.I. Joes. And they are called GiJoe, and as far as I know, they are produced in the village Doorn. That's on the Belgian coast.
Okay, yeah.
And this is the whole series on the back that was released in Belgium, as well in Dutch as in French language.
Okay.
I think this one is a Dutch version, and you have a French version. But it was also released in a Dutch one. And then you see that also this line, GiJoe, came out in other countries, but it were not the same figures.
Okay.
And for example,
They came with like a little voice box inside the figure.
Some of these, I can't tell which one belongs to which country, but you see they have the same mold, the same cross part, and it's different than a normal G.I. Joe. So
like the whole bootleg market is insane.
It's insane.
Like, it's a whole new world.
Yeah.
So these are always amazing when you get to see them. I've never seen this before, guys. This is
these
and you're selling it as a set because you have most of them. Or
I'm asking like 25 euros a piece, and if somebody takes the whole set, it's 15 euros a piece, and then you have the whole set together.
I think I'm gonna have to grab one of these, like the coolest looking one.
It's
should be cool to have own one at least.
Belgium history.
Yeah.
There are also
definitely.
2 vehicles released in Belgium. I know a guy that is selling them sealed.
And they used to be like 399 Belgian francs.
Well, 10 euros.
10 euros.
Yeah.
That's freaking cool.
Yeah, I bought them from a shop that still had them in stock. So
what? Definitely maybe pile. Definitely maybe.
Century.
Pretty sweet. The accessories are almost as big as the figure.
Yeah.
So even some mask stuff. You like that, Renzo, right?
Yeah.
These are also pretty hard to get in Europe because they're USA exclusives. Star Brigade, some of the like monster type of stuff.
I have one still loose, but they are harder to find loose than on card. That's why when I started collecting all the 93, 94 figures, they were only released in America. I just bought them all mint on card because it was much easier. And the prices don't differ that much.
From loose compared
Yes,
to... Yeah.
yes. Especially for the Star Brigade of 94.
So Danny, we've met before over at Comic-Cons where you were
That's
selling
correct.
off your Master of the Universe collection.
Yes.
Now you're parting with most of it. How does it feel? Because there's already been a couple other scavengers hunting around over here.
Yeah. There were 6 people before you this morning. It went extremely well. Better than I expected actually. And I am selling 99% of my collection, so I'm really, it's over. It's game over after 6 years. Real life caught up and we are going to really rebuild the house.
Okay, so no room for a collection?
No more room, and if I can't display it, I will not collect. Or I do it the right way, I say, and or I don't.
Either you go all the way into it, or it's like, no.
It has been like that for all my hobbies.
But you're okay letting go with it?
Yeah, no problems at all actually. So I enjoy selling to guys I know like you, or Stockman Collectibles. I'm happy it's going to the right people.
Well, hello there. So this is Scorpionox, and he's not complete, but
Not broken.
not broken either. So I mean, he looks pretty cool. Luckily, I learned something from Reco Fabulous, and I brought my Transformer book by Mark Bellamo. So now I can actually check out what he's missing.
What the hell is this? He has serious problems. Why?
Catching your fancy.
Especially this one. I think it's the only one I don't have yet. So
What, you're finding a Genesis or Mega Drive game you don't own yet?
yeah,
Which one?
I think so. I only have it on the SNES so far, and it's complete. I think I will be picking this one up.
Anything else cool in here?
I haven't gone through all the games yet, but this one I don't have the American version. It's only 30, so
Yeah.
maybe fine.
In Europe we got like the Protector
Yeah, I have that one.
version.
Find two.
There's actually like a lot of Mighty Max stuff in here as well. Something I'll definitely be taking a closer look at.
For Matty. Or for yourself.
For myself and then maybe for Matty. Maybe Matty.
You can have the scraps.
Oh, I'm gonna pop some of these in my maybe pile.
This one.
I already have it.
You have it boxed?
Yeah,
Does Matty have it boxed?
not sure. Not sure. Can you send them like a message or?
Yeah, we should.
My God, they even have Fireball Island here.
Yeah, and then I have like 3 hero requests. So this one is for parts, this one is loose complete, and this one is factory sealed.
Factory sealed Hero Quest.
I acquired a shipping box full of those.
Might actually pick this up because I know it should be out there at flea markets, but I never find it, and it's Master of the Universe. PlayStation 2? Never pick up PlayStation 2 games, but I guess today is the day. You were already mentioning a couple of really cool G.I. Joes you had over here. You were mentioning something about these. These are G.I. Joes that came inside of a small plastic package.
Yeah, you can take them out, no problem. So the cases are just there for protection. You can buy these for €1, but it's the bag that is important. I got this from a Hasbro sales manager. He used to be a Hasbro sales manager. They used to produce like masses of these, and then each 1,000 figures or something, they just pick one out, and then they seal them in a bag just to check for paint wear or such things. And then at the end of the year, like he told me, most of these went into boxes, and then with Christmas they did a lottery.
So all the employees.
Yeah, with the employees, and then they could take these home. That's one story. And the other story he told me is also because he was a sales manager, he needed samples to take to the stores to promote their new toys. So he had this, and he had, but I wasn't able to buy that. He had like a display stand where some figures were displayed loose on. The only thing is, I think I have one figure left, and you can see his feet. They are just carton box leftovers.
There's a piece of cardboard still underneath that.
So those were displayed on the stand, and then you could take this to a customer or whatever. Really lucky to pick this up in a big lot.
Especially as like a huge GiJoe collector, you know, when you finally meet like a sales representative of Hasbro.
Yeah.
It's like you've hit the jackpot.
That's once in a lifetime. Yeah. Was from the same guy. These came actually as mail-aways. This figure, everybody knows it because it was the pilot of the Defiant, but it also came loose like this in a baggie with a file card and a red bag mail-away.
So this is the way it would come to you shipped as the mail-away.
Yeah. Maybe in a little carton box, something like this, but then a bit bigger. Prices on this is insane at the moment.
I can imagine.
Those are a piece of Belgium GiJoe history, I think.
Yeah,
these you can get these in the US, so that's okay.
But stuff like this that came in, you know, like the little plastic bags over here, these were the ones produced for Belgium or for the European market?
No,
because they say Hong Kong on it.
Yeah, no, it's not produced for the Belgian market exclusive, because and I do not get that part of the story. When I bought a lot, there was multiple figures of some, and the multiples of those figures were never released in Belgium. So I do not understand where those came from and went to this person that I got in contact with. Because there were a lot of US only figures, and they were sealed in bags.
He was a representative for the Benelux, or just
for Benelux, yeah, for Benelux. So it's strange. So I think he got a lot from some factory that produced this by winning, and then the others he just had as promotional material.
Maybe I should get one of those sealed in baggy ones. Because, I mean, it's toy history, right?
Just so you can say you have one.
Yeah, just so I can say I have one. I think this thing, though. Cobra Commander?
I think that baggy is not 100% sealed on that one.
That's gonna affect the price.
Put it on the baby pile, we'll see.
I was able to set aside this nice item for me. This is the egg carton truck, the only vehicle I think that came out in the Food Fighters toy line.
Nope.
No, there's more.
There's definitely 3. There's a shopper.
One of the vehicles that came out in the toy line. They had also set out to produce like a refrigerator playset, but that never saw the light of day, unfortunately. Yeah, too bad. But this is cool because it actually is an egg carton. Then a couple things I have in my maybe pile is the Scorponok. Not complete, but still impressive to look at. It's one of those toys, whenever you find it over at a flea market, it is totally incomplete, missing pieces, broken. This one, while it's still incomplete, it has a lot of cool stuff, you know?
It has the other cannons
underneath. Yeah.
So, then it has the 4 cannons. Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up this hand for Mighty Max. We actually picked up a ton of stuff for Mighty Max wise. So Matthias is gonna be glad because we picked up we picked up all this cool Mighty Max stuff, and it's all of the tiny stuff, unfortunately. So yeah, there you go. Picking up a weapon for a battle beast. This production sample, Coco Cobra Commander, and
Coco Cobra Commander.
Yeah.
Coco Cobra Commander, yeah. And I had to pick up one of these bootlegs because they're Belgian toy heritage, you know.
And what does the tagline say?
It says, shoot er maar plosé. I don't know how to translate it and still have the same comedic effect.
Shoot away.
Thinking about the Master of the Universe as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it for my maybe pile. Maybe when we agree on a price for all of this, I still might pick something up. Yeah. Let's head over to Renzo's maybe pile.
I picked up for the kids Street Shark and a dinosaur.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park dinosaur. Just a dinosaur for me. And then for me, I bought Contra 3. I only have the European variant, Super Pro Protector. And this one is the one that I'm most glad with. TMNT Tournament Fighter on the Mega Drive. I only had the SNES version. And Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, the movie, for a great price. So only like 10 euros, I think, for the game. It's a great price, so I'm very happy.
We had a great time at this impromptu garage sale.
It's great to learn lots of stuff. I didn't know there was so much Belgian exclusive stuff.
So Danny, thanks so much for having us over.
Well,
I had a good time, yeah.
Thanks for the great deals. Lots of stuff to go into the collection, and I'll show you everything I got today in detail right now. And here we have it, guys. This is the complete haul that I picked up from the insane G.I. Joe garage sale over at my buddy Danny. The biggest thing has got to be the Scorponok. He is not complete, but he's in pretty good condition, so hopefully I can piece together him a little more and make him complete. It's one of the Transformers I have been on the lookout for, one I definitely wanted to add, so I saw him and I was like, I gotta have this guy. Transformers wise, also picked up the G1 Grimlock. This one has been eluding me for the longest time. I have seen him over at, conventions and stuff, never seem to run into him in the wild, and over at conventions he's so darn expensive, so 25. I was like, okay, I'm picking him up. Stickers are still good on this one. The only thing he is missing is 3 missiles for his little rocket launcher. Gaming wise, I picked up some games. Yeah, I picked up a PlayStation 2 game. This game is apparently terrible, but it has Master of the Universe on it, so I kind of wanted it. One of the beat-em-ups I had been looking for the longest time is this Ninja Warriors game. Absolutely one of the games I had been looking for, so I was like, yeah, just set that aside for me already, and we can work something out. Definitely worked out in how big the deal was to just add that in, and got it for a little bit cheaper. Then we got 2 knockoffs over here. These are the Kaido ones, which we probably told you about in the video. Decided to pick up one more because they're just so cool and I never see them. It's nice to have these in the packaging. It really tells the whole story, G.I. Joe wise, I picked up, I'm really into like Cobra Commander, so I picked up this later release. I think this one is late 90s, early 90s, and I picked up the factory sample Coco Commander. Really cool. Awesome thing, this thing. Nail Scale, one of the TMNT figures I still needed. So I'm pretty glad about adding this one to the collection, because yeah, he's one you don't see too often. The egg carton over here is pretty great as well. He had so many food fighters, but there was a guy before me, another collector, he picked all of them up. I was able to set this one aside, but you only got so many picks to choose from, so I got the SNES game. I got this egg carton thing set aside and was hoping nobody was gonna pick up the food fighters, but yeah, unfortunately somebody did. Last thing I did pick up, Matt just picked up a ton of these, but I actually got one out there that I was like, hey, I've been wanting this one for the longest time. This is a Mighty Max little play set. Looks cool. It's like an old temple in there, so I mean, it's cool. Oh, there's skeletons everywhere. These are always cool. Mighty Max, so freaking love Mighty Max, and I'm throwing down everything over here. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Now, another thing we were constantly looking for was good lots. You want to buy a lot of it at once, try to divide it up with a couple friends, and maybe flip a couple things so you can recoup a little bit of that money you put into that. I basically started my channel around retro gaming, and that's what this episode is about. It's also pretty cool that we actually get to see Renzo's game room in this one, and just the lots we found were insane. So apart from us having to draft every single one of these lots, it was still a pretty fun experience.
You had to have a Mega Drive to see blood.
Wowee! Well, hey guys, and welcome to a brand new Ed's Retro Geek Out. Today we're hanging out at Renzo's game room doing a barbecue, but we're also here to divide a couple of retro game lots we bought together.
I like his giant Sega wall. I'm usually more into Nintendo, but I like his big Sega wall over there. In the movies, of course. All 80s and 90s goodness. We got some drafting to do.
You picked up a lot of things?
Yeah,
as well.
Picked up a lot of 14 NES and SNES games. We chipped in all together, now we're gonna draft out.
And me and Renzo, we went over to this really cool guy yesterday to pick up a giant lot. A freaking amazing collection. This is all stuff from your childhood?
Yeah, started playing video games when I was about 5-6 years old. I'm 39 right now. So it's been a while. I just started not really collecting stuff, I guess. I just kept them. Not really for collecting reasons. I just didn't want to let them go.
But you still had like all the boxes and stuff. So.
Yeah, that's mainly thanks to my mom. Definitely. Just keep the box, keep the manual, especially for the SNES period in my life. The NES period was a bit different.
Some of them are a bit more bruised, but
yeah,
it's still cool to see. You know?
But they're really like 30 years old.
That's true. You do have a lot of NTSC games actually in there.
I do.
They look freaking mint. Okay, there's like a tiny smudge over here, but it's insane.
Well, my dad used to have a bike shop, and they sold Harley Davidsons, and they imported them from the United States. So when I was like 7-8 years old, I got to go along with him to the States to purchase those Harleys. And my thing was video games, so he took me to video game stores. That's where we bought the stuff.
What do you think, Renzo?
My eyes on this file here, but maybe I'm giving you too much information right now.
You're trying to play it cool. You're trying. Maybe you just said that to like distract me from something else.
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe. The things we didn't know about was like all the boxed SNES stuff. And the reason we're bundling it up together with Renzo is because, well, I want to make this guy a decent offer. Not just, here's $50 and let's take it all home, So yeah, what are some of the highlights in here for me? Definitely like the Mega CD. I've been dying to get one of these. Lila Enforcers, that box is just super cool. It's not really that expensive, but it's something I've been wanting for a long time. And you got the classics. You got your Zeldas in here, your Mega Mans.
I'm still a gamer, but not a collector. I'd rather see you guys have fun with it than just selling it to a random stranger. Well, you guys are random strangers.
Yeah. Thanks so much for having us come over and pick up all this stuff.
My pleasure, man. I hope you guys enjoy it. Don't fight too much.
No. Maybe we'll have to do like a final fight round over some of this stuff.
Yeah.
Street Fighter.
But first, let's draft the games that Matthias brought us over. Matthias has already picked out a lot of SNES titles and some NES.
Yeah, 4
in
NES
there,
titles.
which was pretty cool. So we're gonna draft that one first. However, the first lot was supposed to have an Earthbound in it, and it didn't.
No.
So we're kind of like,
no.
But yeah, let's head into the first drafting thing, I guess. Let's see what he brought over. What did you bring over?
Top quality.
For this lot, Matthias brought it over. He secured the deal, so he gets the first pick. And
First pick.
the first pick is going to be the first picker in this deal. So it depends on what you want, really.
Yeah.
And what do you want? What is your heart saying?
I was thinking about taking the Mega Man 7 because the Earthbound got swiped from under my feet.
Yeah.
So I was thinking of taking 7, but when it's the only game you can add to your collection, I'm willing to let it go to my friend Renzo here. Only if I can take these two.
First pick. You want?
No.
So that's your first pick.
Those two are my first pick.
So you got Mega Man
X2 and Final Fantasy 2.
Okay.
I only got 3, so it's a
Pretty
nice
sweet.
addition.
Is it because he was like, but I have the box, I need it.
Yeah.
I bought the empty case for empty box for like 20 euros, and now I'm getting the card for a great deal. And if I can find the booklet somewhere, yeah, then I've pieced together a great game for like, yeah, an insane
Peanuts,
price.
yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Chrono Trigger. The first round has gone to Renzo with the Mega Man 7. I got Chrono Trigger, Metroid, and Matthew is driving home with a Mega Man X, Mega Man X2, and a Final Fantasy 2. Let's continue the draft.
Continue the draft.
Drafty.
There's so much good stuff in here, really good quality lot, not one bad game in the bunch. What are you gonna pick, Renzo?
This is the
Dutch.
the Dutch version.
Dutch version.
So I'm gonna add and compare with my copy. I have the NTSC one boxed, but I want the whole
Oh yeah, okay.
version as well. Yeah.
And here's what we got. So yeah, that was the first dish.
Yeah,
Now,
quick and easy.
Now let's head over to the main course.
Ooh.
And now it's time for the main event, dividing up Sven's collection. I rummaged through these boxes to see what I want and need. So seeing as I got the lead on this and I secured this deal for us, I get the first pick. And down here is the stuff I really want. We've already kind of like went through it all. And there's like a tiny pile of things we both want. Still some things in there hidden, tucked away I kind of want, but I didn't want to like bring into the deal separating stuff, the draft thing, just yet, you know? The Mario paint, which has never been used. So, if we take this thing out, I hope I'm not gonna ruin it.
Fumbling.
It's all gonna fall down.
Yeah. Like my freaking Mighty Max.
So if we take this out, still in really good shape. A tiny bit of yellowing, but like the red thing is still on there. So it looks like it's never been used. So this is in the manual, and it's like, oh, you need to take that off to actually play it. Yeah, Renzo's just walking around in this amazing attic, looking like, oh, do I need this stuff? Do I need that stuff? What am I definitely getting is Wolverine, this really cool SNES game converter so you can play your NTSC games on the PAL system. This is apparently the best one, and it came in the box, so that's always a plus for me. Get the 6-button controller in the box. This 6-button controller is something I'm definitely gonna need for these fighting games that got hyped so much through the console wars. You were like kind of, as a kid, in the middle of the whole console wars.
Yeah, definitely.
Did you feel that? Was that like a real thing?
Definitely.
Sega does what
I
Nintendo.
didn't want to miss out because now when you have video games, they're like all the same on each system. Doesn't matter when it's like the new Mortal Kombat is the same on the PlayStation, Xbox, PC. It doesn't matter. But back in the day, Mortal Kombat on the SNES didn't have blood, so you had to have a Mega Drive to see blood. And stuff like that. Also, the graphics were different, the sound was different on the consoles. That's probably why I have different versions of Jurassic Park or different versions of Final Fight.
You do have a lot of Final Fight games in there.
I do.
Is that one of your favorites?
Yes, definitely. That's probably the first game I played in the arcade. The SNES version only had 2 selectable characters, like Hagar and Cody.
It didn't have guide in it.
Exactly, that's why there was a Final Fight guide. So that's why I have like tons of different versions of stuff. Yeah, the Jurassic Park version of the Sega CD is a completely different game compared to the SNES or the Mega Drive version.
These are like the books you could get by Nintendo. There's even a Nintendo Power.
Yep. I used to have them all.
Really?
Well, I used to have a subscription.
What?
I don't know where they ended up.
I'm picking up a couple of Sega CD games. Or Mega CD games already, so Jurassic Park, Final Fight guy. Oh no, Final Fight CD and Sonic CD. Oh yeah, and there's maybe some more Mega CD stuff in there I might want in the end. I love this one because it has like the little Batman sticker thingy on it. I don't know if you can see that move around.
Yeah.
Freaking
The
cool.
hologram, man.
Freaking cool.
Starwing complete in box already, but this is the NTSC version, and I heard that NTSC is way better than PAL, so I'm jumping on that train.
What a guy.
But mainly,
Living for conformity.
but mainly your thing is like, I want to get these games boxed, either to upgrade or to move from a PAL to
To an NTSC one, because I also prefer NTSC. It's 60 Hertz. You're 100% certain that the game is in English, that the box is in English, so that's why I prefer NTSC. This is the Legend of Zelda. I have the grey card, but I don't have the golden card. Always loved this version more because it was more conform the norm.
Okay, but now you're thinking of getting the gold card as well.
Yeah, because it's gold.
Yeah.
Gold.
So it looks like the unlicensed ones.
I sold my golden card way back when, and this is in excellent condition, so it will be a nice upgrade. And this is one of the best finds of the day for me. I have it loose. It's my original copy, so I will be selling the card. But it's a childhood game for me. I'm most happy with Final Fight 1 and 2 on the Super Nintendo. I have the cards loose PAL, and now I can upgrade to a box version and an NTSC one as well.
And here it is, the tough part of the whole draft. This is the pile we both want. So there's a couple of strategy guides in here and a very good game called Magic Sword, which is complete in box.
You have first pick. I know what you're gonna take. You're gonna take this one.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Why not?
Because I want the books more. I mean, I already have the game.
Yeah?
And I know you really want this.
And you want all of the books?
Yeah. That's gonna be kind of like the deal. Like, I don't know if it's the same value.
No, this is more expensive.
Yeah. So, like, my pick would be to get like, yeah.
This against that, yeah.
And then is that like the same amount?
Still not. That's the most expensive thing.
So that will give me the advantage in the next round.
Yeah.
Advantage it.
You know, whenever I get like another one, like the first guy, the doubles are gonna go to is you. So.
Yeah, of course.
And you have you have enough Nintendo powers there. I mean, I can have one Nintendo power, right? It even has turtles in it. It's destined to be, you know? It's destined to be... What? I'm thinking you take this. Would you be happy with that?
Yeah, of course. I am more than happy with taking this one.
It's an awesome game.
I don't have it yet. It's an awesome game. It's a Capcom game. I'm very happy with this one. I wanted to say yes immediately, but I
you were kind of like
dragged it on for
playing it cool.
For dramatic effect.
Make him sweat.
Yeah. And I think American viewers now are kind of like, you took those books over an excellent game, but in Europe they are very rare.
Yeah, these are very rare.
This is gold.
And I already own the game, so it's not like I need that. I'm actually really glad picking up these books. They really add to the experience for me when I'm revisiting these games.
Yeah, I'm more than happy with this game.
Okay. Alright, moving on.
Moving on.
I think we can give this to Matthew, right?
Fine by me.
Yeah, I mean, we can take it out the deal, right?
Yeah, it wasn't in the deal.
Yeah.
We got it
He's
yesterday.
gonna be happy with it.
Yeah.
You know? Like, are you? Are you even happy?
This is one happy camper. I saw this one in the picture and I was already like, oh, God damn, I want that. I'm a huge wrestling fan, so yeah. These guys aren't, so I am. So I wanted it. I took it. I saw, I came, and I took.
He conquered.
He conquered.
And so the draft continues. We popped all the games into an Excel file so we can keep track of the value as we're dividing these games equally. Now the number we paid for this lot doesn't really matter. What matters is that both parties were happy after the transaction. Me and Renzo were comfortable paying this amount. Sven was more than happy to see this collection go to other collectors who could enjoy it.
I'd rather see you guys have fun with it than just selling it to a random stranger. Well, you guys are random strangers.
So I guess I'll take the rulebook.
So now we're scraping the bottom of the barrel. So it's like, okay, I'll take it, but do we really want it? Do I have to? Boy and his blob. Comes with the manual though.
It's a great game, man.
It's a great game. It's a great game. Great finds.
Jelly beans.
Tune in every week for new episodes. So I got controllers, I got systems, I got games, I got all this stuff. I'm happy. I'm a happy camper.
Look at his face.
What about you, Renzo? Are you happy with this deal? Is it
I am.
kind of working out or not?
Yeah, and it was fine, all was well at the start of the draft. So yeah, I was happy then, I'm happy now. And I had the best game of the lot, Konami Soccer.
Super soccer, hyper soccer, actually.
Hyper Soccer.
Yeah.
And this is a PAL exclusive one.
Dang it!
Dang it!
PAL for the win. So I'm jumping on that train.
Wowee!
Okay, so the draft is over. This is all the stuff over here that I'm gonna be adding to my collection. Renzo's stuff is over here. Everybody's happy. We're gonna have some barbecue, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. This was definitely a cool way to spend a Saturday afternoon.
We should do this every week.
Yeah. We should try to do this every week.
So here's a little overview on what I picked up. Really glad having these books to add to the collection. Got some consoles, got the Lethal Enforcer, some NES games sprinkled in, and yeah, really nice Sega CD ads, some SNES titles, and Game & Watches. So all good stuff, really.
Top quality.
Another way I was trying to get good deals was keeping connected with all the other collectors I already knew. And on one occasion, I actually got to go and check out my buddy who was selling almost everything. So this is me going for a lone hunt because of the restrictions that were in order back then. But it was pretty amazing digging through decades of toy collecting. He was getting rid of everything, and I got to go through everything first. Alright, hey guys, welcome to a brand new Ed's Retro Geek Out. I finally found a way to go hunting, and it's over at someone's attic. We've been connected for the past 8 years. I've been buying stuff through this guy who has an amazing vintage collection. As you can see over here, he's got the Eternia set up, he's got like a US flag, and just tons and tons of boxes filled with stuff that we're gonna discover together. So this is basically the first time I get to take a look at all these boxes. Usually we discuss some items, he picks them out, he maybe takes down another box that I can go through, but this time around I get to take a look at the mother load and just cherry pick everything. I told him I was looking for some Star Wars, some original ones, because I never see those out at flea markets, and he said I have some. He definitely had some gems in there. Most boxes were already sorted by toy line, so that makes it just a bit easier to really go through everything. Come along on the journey. Okay, so we found this. I'm not sure if this is Teale. If anybody knows who this is, it's basically one of these old carnival masks. Guessing it's Teale. It's got Mattel 1985 on there, and what is it? Caesar 1987 on it. Apparently it's Mattel, so it might be She-Ra. Then we got some more He-Man guys over here. So cool to see a little Thunder Punch He-Man with the little cap gun. And yeah, there's loads of like German VHS stuff that seems to be more prominent over there for the He-Man license. There's also some cassette tapes and some 7-inch records, which was kind of more like a thing in France, at least for the French-speaking He-Man collector of the 80s. And another thing that was really popular over in the French part was the Chevalier du Zodiac. So those are these little golden dudes right here, which I don't see too often, but it's not something I grew up with, so I'm not really searching for those, but they do look cool, and they're heavy because they're like die cast, so it's pretty nice. So I did find some action figures here. I found the Hordak with most of its accessories, which is probably why I'm gonna pick him up, because mine is missing that little thingy, that little bat that goes on his arm. Then we got a Battle Armor He-Man. It's so cool that they just, you know, took those Mattel crashing cars things and they popped it in his chest. And then we got Blade from the movie, which is an action figure I don't have, so pretty much need him. Okay, so I thought this box right here was basically just to put stuff up on, but it's also filled. It's also just filled up with stuff. Fright Zone.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's got the chain. She-Ra. And the first couple things I had to pick up was just some He-Man stuff. I'm always looking for the special kind of things that you don't see too often, and he had one of these pins right here. So this is a Club He-Man little pin. Just decided I need to have that, so I picked it up. Also got a couple of these Panini stickers for my Masters of the Universe sticker book that I'm still trying to complete. Hopefully this will help just a little bit. And then in the end, I ended up finding one figurine that I did still need for my, for my He-Man collection over there. Yeah. So this is Blade. He's based off of the movie. I guess he does come with a little bit more than just this one weapon right here. He has the little action where both of his arms move up and down like that. He had a bunch of Battle Cats, so I was looking around for one that was looking kind of off, and as you can see over here, the yellow color is a bit more faded or a bit more brighter, and this is actually a Mexico, this is actually a Mexico released Battle Cat. So I got a France one, I got a Malaysia one, and I got a Taiwan one, so I'll finally get to add this Mexico Battle Cat to the collection. It's sometimes just ridiculous how many variants we look for when we collect this stuff. These are a couple of German magazines. They're pretty much just really big folders, promo folders just for the toys, obviously. But it's cool. In Germany, you had like that whole tape culture where you get cassette tapes with the stories of Masters of the Universe on there. They had it for everything like TMNT. And then I also needed to pick up this one because this is the new adventure one. Don't see this too often. All the new adventure stuff is like pretty hard to come by for me, honestly. So when I saw this one, I had to pick up these two little magazine books. And yeah, like I was saying before, it's not a lot, but it's cool stuff, at least to me. That was the whole He-Man thing, I'm guessing, because there might be more. And over here, the first thing we're hit with is a boxed Visionaries Dagger Assault, and on top is one of these cool things. So basically, back in the day, you used to have G.I. Joe knockoffs. One of those was Lantern Toys, doing loads of these. And I bought these back in the day because I knew when I would buy one G.I. Joe toy or ask my mom, hey, can I have a G.I. Joe toy? It'd be like, yeah, you can have one. And then over here, it's like the same price, but you get 3 figures. So it was always cooler. Somehow it was always cool to get these, and I actually did play with these a lot. I only had like 4 actual G.I. Joes. They always rebranded these as well, so this was Blade Warriors, where you had the Blue Bruisers and the Red Renegades. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Always cool to check out these bootlegs. This is the little Visionary set. Awesome. And over here in the corner, there's 2 of these little Super Soakers with Ghostbusters 2 logo on it. So, not sure if these are official or not, but they look freaking nice. Oh yeah. When I saw this thing hanging around, I was like, this is a time machine. This immediately took me right back to 1992 at one of the more discount-ish stores. We would sometimes head out to, and they would have like a really big toy section. Now you could get some TMNT over there, but mainly they had like the knockoff toys, but these knockoff brands were actually quite well. I mean, like the accessories you would get with these Blade Warriors, it looks pretty okay. They always use like the same molds. So lanterns, I know this guy, he's got like 14 different color variations, and always, you know, this time they just pop, you know, skate blades underneath him. So I mean, it's cool, but you have to get like the 3-pack is something I just needed to grab for the collection, obviously. Lots of tiny boxes. In this box right here, some Philips CDI games. Oh, and even a gun. Next box has a Famicom system in it. With the disc system? No way. Oh, it's got the disc system in it too. And then we dive into box after box of games and obscure toy lines. I should have probably picked up the Action Force stuff, but hey, you can't really pick up everything, right? Here we have some Action Force. No way. Awesome. Everybody's going crazy about Action Force lately, so pretty nice seeing these little fellas here. Something that looks like a Trypticon, but it ain't the guy, no. One thing that caught my eye right away was all this KO stuff. I did an episode on Master of the Universe knockoff toys, but I didn't really get into this one. These are Defenders of the Planets. Let's just trill them all out there, just like this. So, Defenders of the Planets, these are some of the bad guys, I think. There's doubles in here, but I was like, how much do you want for the whole bag, honestly? A big buddy of mine, GiJoe Creations, he does really cool stuff with these, so I definitely knew like the doubles or the ones I didn't need for my collection are gonna go to him, and he's probably gonna do something really cool with these molds. So yeah, I got most of like Defenders of the Planets now. This one is obviously supposed to be He-Man. But the cool thing about this is that they came with lots of these shields. Some of them have like the armor, but you know, it's the tiny details that really do it. These were some of, these aren't Imperial, are they? No. They don't have like a little, made in Macau. I'm not sure what Macau is, but that guy was made in there. So yeah, these two, I was thinking these were gonna be bigger, but these were like meant to have them seated on, like Battle Cat. But as you can probably tell, like, oh, there's a pretty big difference between these. I know the Imperial, I know the guys that did Imperial, the knockoff brand, they had like bigger ones where they could actually fit on, but it's cool to see them, you know, have a little armor thing. These were probably used to be like some artillery, I guess, or did these really have a seat on them so these could ride on them? Maybe. It's out of proportion, but then again, Battle Cat was out of proportion for the original Master of the Universe. I keep confusing where the camera is. Now, these are probably the best knockoff things I've come across in a very long time. These are like super soakers. You know, you would suck up water like this and then you'd spray it out like that. What these did have was a Ghostbusters 2 logo on it, right here. So, that's pretty neat. Looking really cheap, but they're actually quite heavy, so I think they probably do the job pretty well, actually. As far as like weird Ghostbuster knockoff stuff, this is the best thing I've come across, so I'm really glad picking this up. There's also some Thundercats out there, so I have to pick up this little Burble. Already got this guy, and I think I'm missing the blue one, and then we can have like this short mini series or mini line complete. This one seems to be like full PVC. This one is like a little bit more plastic around it. Yeah. So I'm going through these boxes and what do I find? A Hordak mask. But he didn't want to sell this. He didn't want to part with it. It's amazing to find this still in good shape. On the back it's got one of the Rock dudes on it, and this thing is simply amazing. But he didn't want to part with it, so I kind of had to let that go. But at least I know where it is. I could probably check back with him like, hey, sure you don't want to sell that? Because that thing is amazing that it survived the 80s, and it's Hordak. He's my spirit animal. I need him. But out of that big box of just weird stuff, I did find one of the comics I was missing. This is the Dutch versions of Masters of the Universe Marvel Comics. So yeah, it's pretty nice. Number 8, He-Man fights the dogs of Skeletor. Apparently. So yeah. Actually, don't these dogs kind of look like these right here? They were onto something. It's conspiracy. Now in these boxes I did pass up on lots of games. Some stuff was just out of my price range, and yeah, I wasn't really finding anything I needed, although he did have a lot of games. But I ended up walking away with 2 new games for the collection. I walked away with Super Aleste. So this is a shooter for the 16-bit SNES system. I haven't tried it yet, but yeah, it was a good price. It was definitely a great game, definitely one I wanted to add to the collection. And then one of the things I've been collecting for the longest time is Game Boy games, and I'm actually pretty close to a full set combining NTSC and all the PAL games, and this one is called Firefighter. So yeah, pretty cool cover. What you basically do is you walk around a building. Each time, you know, the floor opens up and you have to go fight the fire over there. There's also a SNES title that's kind of connected to this one, which is pretty hard to get. This one is relatively cheap, but hey, it's been really tough getting this one. I'm down to like my last 18 games I need for a full set. But yeah, it just shows you when you connect with someone and you share a passion, which is toys in this case, and games, it can lead to really cool things for your own collection. And just when you thought you'd seen it all, you open up a box that's filled with battle beasts. Don't you just love it when you find a box filled with battle beasts? And not just battle beasts, there's even some laser beasts in here and some awesome merchandise. So yeah guys, this is my little bundle of joy. What I found over there battle beasts wise, I'll show you, but like the merchandise, this was like a lottery, a scratch lottery ticket where you could actually win another battle beast. So in here is what you could scratch out. On the back it says, you know, all the other stuff that you needed to do when you did win something like this. But it's cool that this scratch lottery ticket is still existing, obviously. This is gonna look great in that shelf. Then another thing he had was a battle beast sunglasses for kids. So yeah, can you see that? Like that, pretty awesome. I'm not gonna put these on because I'll probably break it, but yeah, this is something like whenever you would find this over at a flea market, you would really need to read it and connect. Oh, this is actually a Battle Beasts little sunglass set, but this thing is amazing. That, yeah, it's thanks to him that he was keeping everything so close together that I would actually recognize it as this is part of. Obviously, I found a couple of laser lights. They're not from like the later waves, so they're not super expensive, but still they're pretty hard to come by. And yeah, I got, you know, the parrot, the mouse, the weird looking thing, and the fish kind of thing. So 8 new battle beasts added to the collection, which is freaking amazing. And then I probably should have taken a closer look at this Thundercat Stank. I should have grab maybe one of these Zoids because they look so cool. I never find those. Micronauts is also a toy line. I think it's a 70s toy line. It's also based off of Microman from Takara, actually, like Transformers is. This was one of like those first migrations of Japan toys heading over to the USA. Obviously, this guy was very lucky to start off collecting back in the 90s, and one thing you could still see was like this shipping box of Care Bears. So he used to have a ton of these things because what he would do is, if it was cheap and, you know, one of these in one of these toy stores, these mom and pop toy stores would go out of business, he would, you know, buy the stock, or he would, you know, buy part of the stock, and that's how he got really great deals on these things. Really cool to see an Eternia when it's completed. It even has the laser cannon windshield, which is apparently very tough to find. It's usually missing the US flag. I had never seen one set up before. It's huge. It's got the little speaker unit even in there, and it's simply amazing to see with, you know, the big airships. As I was saying, I was looking for Star Wars, but we haven't found any, but he says there's still an attic we can go to. So let's head upstairs to this, you know, Castle Grayskull looking attic, and maybe there's some boxes in here as well. So up on the attic, there's also a couple more toys out here. First thing I see is a box with some Mad Balls, some Dino Riders, so you know, which, I mean, we're gonna take a look at it, why not? This is looking very, very Castle Gray up here. I wonder who's in here. He's got a gun. So now I finally figured out what the whole reason why I was coming over here in the first place was to actually find some vintage Star Wars stuff, because I never find it out here, and he told me he had some, and we finally found the box that he's keeping all these little wonderful treasures stashed in. So I'm gonna have to make a move on a couple of these. Found a little R2-D2. Probably not gonna pick up like the stuff everybody's looking for, because I'm starting out my Star Wars collection, honestly. But hopefully I'll find some good stuff, make some good decisions. And like always, we're saving some of the best for last, like this Bucky O'Hare stuff in the box, and some crash test dummies, some crash dummies. I think I might pick up this little ducky right here because I don't have it. So I picked up this Darth Vader, needed him because, you know, he's obviously a really well-known character. Picked up an R2-D2 who is kind of like scratched up, but it's still okay. Then I got Chewie, Chewbacca. I got an R2-D2, really nice shape still, because, you know, he's like chromed, but yeah, he doesn't have any scratches or anything, so he's in really nice condition. I picked up this guy right here with a weapon. Picked up one of these tiny dudes. Picked up this little Jawa, and I had to get my guy, my Han Solo. Need to get him. So yeah, that was pretty neat. These are the first ones I'm buying. Maybe I missed out on some really good stuff. Leave it down in the comments below what I should have picked up out of these boxes that he had. I didn't out of these boxes that he had, but I was like, you know, I'm just gonna get the characters I really want, and yeah, that definitely happened today. So I start my Star Wars collection. And the last box is filled with some Transformer goodness. And a couple Beast Wars thrown in. And then, you know, the last box we opened up was Transformers, but I was already like, you know, this is gonna be costing me a little bit much, so I'm not really gonna dig into this box right now. I did already have a couple of other things set up that I was like interested in, and in the end, you know, with, you know, me buying the whole lot, he was like, yeah, I'll do those for a really good deal. He actually threw in this little pamphlet bookie for Dino Riders, which is great. I got this guy from the Brave Star set. Not sure what his name is, but I hardly see any of these, so when he told me he was like semi-complete, I was like, okay, I'll have to get this one. Also picked up this ghost for the real Ghostbusters, and I picked up the little ducky from Bucky O'Hare. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All these Pickups have been great. I could have picked up more. I could have picked up more expensive stuff, but it was more like, what do I really want? This army builder foot soldier, which I haven't shown you yet, but I've shown so many foot soldiers I picked up already. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. It seems that Europe has its toy stores and its retro gaming stores a little more scattered around. There's not a lot of them close to each other, unfortunately, so we do have to travel over into Holland a couple times, and that's what we did over here when we visited DD's Records. Yeah, he does records, he does video games, and he even had some toys in there. Hey guys, we're over here at DD's Record Shop. Long time we've been trying to come over here. Renzo's already been here, so he knows what we're up against. I guess they got records in here, but they also have retro video games and hopefully some toys. So what do you say, Mati?
Wow, lots of games. Finally.
Finally, we're here over at DD's Record Shop. This store is quite big. There's loads of vinyl, loads of video games, and there's even a few cabinets that hold some toys. So, I'm really excited to start digging around over here. Matthias and Renzo are just already looking everywhere, so I'm gonna have to do a little catch up over here to make sure I don't get caught slipping. There's apparently one of two back rooms here, so let's guide you through. This is basically like the overstock. That's not in the store, right?
Everything's in the store just one time, and the rest is here. So this is like the Sega pile. The best is, wait, you're a Game Boy man.
Yeah.
How about, you want to laugh? How about 3,000 Game Boy games?
What?
They're all in alphabet. Only this box I still need to do.
Okay.
But it's still on the gaming fairs. Everybody still wants their Marios. And you name it. I believe this is...
But everything that's here is also inside.
Everything is once in the store, or else you need like a building that's 5 times as big.
Oh yeah. I'm interested in some of the toys you got there, so let's go and take a look there.
Who's this?
The Incredible Gray Man. I don't know who made this.
Yeah.
But,
it looks like some indie toy.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Maybe it's like connected to like a movie or...
After completing his studies at the Academy in Rotterdam, Daniel Rosenberg started designing flyers. Okay. He now operates in Nevada, Texas, the Netherlands, and Berlin. Okay, so it's like an indie thing.
Okay. Still cool. Well, I mean, I found my toys. I mean, I'm all good. So back room number 2. It's madness. So this is the glass case with all the toys in it. I already took some out, but we'll show it to you a bit later. They have some Toy Biz. There was actually some Kenner Star Wars in here, and yeah, just really random stuff, but you never know what you're gonna find. Actually, quite like the Power Rangers on card over here, or well, it's in the box. It's only 20, and you have the girly, the yellow Ranger there, the little doll thing. You don't see that too often, actually.
Did it said 20 altogether?
20?
20.
20? That's good.
Yeah. Do you need a bag or a box?
Baggie.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, I got a baggie full of stuff. I actually found some toys, so I'm pretty glad about that. Even found this. Is it a gargoyle? Is it a Black Star toy? Nobody really knows, but it's just a Toy Biz toy. Although it looks kind of weird, doesn't he? We actually know the owner from always coming over to all the retro gaming conventions in Belgium, and his store is actually located in Holland, but it's right in between Belgium and Germany, so it's kind of like this weird area you have to go to. Luckily we were around over there and we decided to hop in, and I'm glad we did, because that little cabinet of toys actually had some really good stuff. I found some Kenner Star Wars toys over there, and these were only $5 a piece. Now, yeah, they're missing all the accessories, but I hardly ever see any Star Wars stuff. So these two are going into the collection. Then he also had a bunch of Toy Biz stuff. So these are some of the Marvel Toy Biz guys. These are just some of the bulkier ones. This one we weren't really too sure about. Was this like a gargoyle? I was thinking it kind of looks like Black Star, but again, it's a Toy Biz one, and I'm not sure which like sub-series he's from, but these were really cool to find. I like the way these guys look. I don't even know their name, but I just love toys. And also picked up this dude. Again, not sure what it's from, but there's so many Toy Biz things out there. It's insane. In the end, I also picked up this little horror magazine that he had over at the comics, and this is because it had a really big feature about Tales from the Crypt and all of those EC comic books. It even talks about the Tales from the Crypt toys, and it's got this whole article about gross out toys. So you know I had to grab this one. So traveling over to Didi's was fun, hanging out with Matthias and Renzo, and before we went over there we had kind of an appointment which I can't really talk too much about, but I already picked up some stuff over there. We might do a video there fairly soon. I picked up this food fighter, which is also becoming pretty hard to find. He's got his hat, but no gun or anything, but still a cool little hamburger. And also picked up a vintage poster of Masters of the Universe. This one shows you all the powers of Grayskull dinosaurs. So this is an Italian poster that even shows you Titus and Megathor. Awesome adds to the collection.
Snarf, snarf.
Either way, it was fun over here. They have a lot of stock. That's one thing for sure. They also have, for all of the retro gaming systems, they have like games for each system. So if you want to find 32X or anything obscure, they probably have some.
Sega Saturn, Dreamcast, you name it, they got it.
Yeah. And then the vinyl selection and the records, also really great. Toy-wise, they do have a glass case, and there's some scattered around, but it's basically just stuff that comes in from collections, which is good because you can actually find some stuff that, you know, isn't
priced that high.
Isn't priced that high. I found some Kenner Star Wars. Okay, they don't have the accessories, but at least now I get to add these figures to my collection without having to go on eBay and paying, you know, top dollar for it. So I'm happy.
Yeah.
You want to grab something to eat before the runners come by in the background?
Toys are over here.
Let's take it on a run.
There.
Now, during this dark period, there was also plans being made. A awesome vintage toy convention was being created out of nothing by my buddy Stockman Collection, who was doing vintage toys of the universe for the first time. And boy, this edition was insane. It was great to see all of these collectors selling their stuff, all of these toy vendors selling their stuff, and like, if you wanted to go to a vintage toy convention in Europe, this was definitely it. So I'm looking back at this footage and just going crazy over all the stuff I left behind.
Presenting vintage toys of the universe with Matty.
Oh yeah, brother! It's showtime. Oh. Well, hey guys, and welcome to a brand new
Episode of It's Retrothinker.
Today we're over at Vintage Toys of the Universe. Yeah. So right there it is. Right there we got Vintage Toys of the Universe.
Ta-da!
Early this morning there was quite a rush of people just getting in, so we couldn't really film then. We already bought a lot of stuff. One of my first pickups was actually this Coil Force Leonardo. Now, what is a Coil Force turtle? Well, it's one of these. They have like this spring action on the inside. They can bend all sorts of ways, and I hardly ever see them over here, so I definitely needed to pick that one up. This all came from my buddy Leslie, who was set up very early so I could already check out all of his merchandise, and this was in there. So Toy Soldiers Ninja Turtles. They had these really bright pink ones in there as well, which I hardly ever see. So I had to grab the whole bag, honestly. And then one of the coolest things I actually found over there was this slime pit for only €5. Leslie, thank you so much for the deal on this one. This is the Evil Pit of Gruesome Ooze, made by Mattel in 1986. It's a small playset. It's a small playset just like the one they released in '83, which was Point Dread. And this one is focused around slime, so this thing can actually open up. You pour the slime in and then it can pour out. And honestly, I just picked this one up to display, so it's not really an issue that this thing over here was broken. They fixed it. It still works. So I'm actually kind of digging it. I think this is a really cool pickup for me. Then there were also some vendors from Holland. I didn't really catch the name, but these were really friendly guys. They had a bunch of Transformers, and I saw some McDonald's changeables, so I'm into collecting these, and I just had to grab them. So I got the sundae, the ice cream sundae thing. So there you go. There's a little Transformer action, and we got the McDonald's McChicken Nuggets. Oh yeah, look at that. Awesome. This is awesome. I love this. You also had these two toy catalogs in Dutch. So these were kind of like little story books for kids to watch the toys and then, you know, proceed to ask mom and dad, hey, buy me these toys. You know. But I actually really really enjoy these, and you'll probably see some of this stuff coming back in a new Toy History episode. So awesome. Thanks for the deal on that, guys. Now we're gonna walk around. We're gonna show you all the cool stuff that's left. I hope there's still some stuff left. What are your first thoughts on this thing right
It's
here?
great. It's cool. It's a smaller venue, so it's cool. It's a fun time with the guys. So yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I saw a lot of more stuff than I anticipated. So yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, and you bought some stuff.
Yeah, man.
So yeah.
Mighty Max.
Let's just head into the vendor floor. So yeah, we have a very nice selection of everything. That's like Action Force, Transformers, mask stuff, even vintage Star Wars. And over here actually bought some Gnarlies and a Turley Gang figure.
Complete with the shield and all.
Finally a complete one.
Yeah, man.
So Johan from the Sanctuary, yeah. So thanks Johan for the hookup on the Turley Gang and the Gnarlies.
You're welcome.
Sanctuary, was it?
Sanctuary, yeah.
Right.
The Sanctuary with a K in between, just to be.
So Johan from the Sanctuary, he got this complete Turley Gang Secundos, the second version, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Turley Gang Fighters for Freedom. Awesome to finally have one of these complete, you know, with the sword. You got the armor where you put the oxygen tank on or something like that. Very flimsy legwork, but that's the way I love my Turley Gangs. And then one of the things, if you've seen so many of like the hunting episodes over at Comic-Con, you must have seen these gnarlies. These were out of the Rock Lords toy line. And we're always, you know, talking about them in the videos, but I never really took a chance to buy some of them. So now I went like, how many do you have loose? Okay. And what these allowed you to do was do ferocious adventures with good gnarly hog. So that's the red one right here. And we got the gnarly Fant, the purple with the weird mammoth-like stuff. And lastly, we got the Gnarlizard. We got our horror pets going. He needed that one, I needed this one, and I don't really know if we did anything about the price, but he was trying to sell us a set. Okay, but so, it's good. Okay, yeah. He even got thrown in an extra box.
€5, so
awesome.
It's great, yeah.
It's a magazine.
It's a magazine, man.
It's gonna be turtles on it.
Yeah, man.
So Matty in his natural habitat.
Mighty Matty. Now this was one of those cases where a toy just hits you in those nostalgia feels. This is a horror pet. I actually didn't know it was called like that until I saw this box sitting there. This is actually a bat that's placed on kind of like a toy car thing. You know, you pull it back and it moves forward, a little pull back action. The eyes glow in the dark, and it's basically just because I had this as a kid, I wanted to get it, and it looks so cool in the box. It's been a long time since I've like seen a toy, and then suddenly like something gets triggered, you get spun back 20 years into the past, and you know, you need to have it. So yeah, these were made by Mattel somewhere in the 90s, and awesome. This thing looks case fresh. And over at this vendor, I also got this big thing right here. Yeah, I got the Space Crab. I'm not sure if this is like Dutch or anything. Got the bad guy vehicle from the Bucky O'Hare toy line, which is awesome. I've been looking for this, and yeah, the top is a bit sun faded, but overall, this is actually still pretty good. This was only $40. That was the price that was on there, so I was like, yeah, sure, I'll get this. The box isn't sealed, but the insides are. Now I just have to get one of these to complete the display, and then I can have this one in the back, and I still think I need to add a couple more figures, but it should all be doable, right? This vendor also had a bunch of TMNT accessories. Right as he was trying to, you know, unload this big baggie of TMNT items, I was able to get there first, and I picked up a couple things. I picked up a red weapon for a mutation foot soldier, which I'm army building. I got one of these weapons for Bucky O'Hare. Got the hand for robotic Rocksteady, and then I got some more. That's superhero turtles. That's next mutation. This is the flipper thing of the bandana for Toon Donatello, and then I got some more stuff for like Universal Monsters turtles. So I was very glad to be able to get there first, along with Stockman Collection, who went through it and was just like, oh wow, I can't believe I missed all that stuff. But I still think I got away with some okay stuff, and I'm not the only one that got away with Mighty Max, because you know, whenever Mighty Matty is around, you need to
be extra careful to not miss out on any Mighty Max. So this is actually one of the Doom Zones. This is called the Dino Lab. I think the Doom Zones is where Mighty Max really thrived. So in this playset you actually got a dinosaur lab, you got a dinosaur which you could put inside there, then you have a volcano, you got another flying dinosaur, obviously you needed a professor, this volcano, it opens up, and here he is, the guy we all know and love, Mr. Mighty Max. If Super 7 were to do another Ultimates line, it should be this, but just a little bigger, even more detail, even more playability. This would be so freaking cool to bring on a business trip. So for us Europeans, it's actually pretty tough finding these. What we have is the Hasbro wrestlers, but finally we get to experience what it is to have an LJN wrestler.
They're huge.
They're huge, they're heavy.
I didn't know they were so big.
They're freaking heavy as well. And they usually don't have any clothes on anymore.
There was one show with the butt hanging out. Assless chaps. They're very cool. Brutus the Barber.
There's even a couple on card over there.
Even Mean Gene.
Mean Gene?
Mean Gene Nuckerland, man. He's like the commentator for... he used to be. I don't think he does it anymore.
Honestly, I don't know anything about wrestling.
Yeah, man.
I did get a really good book on it, though. What did you pick up?
The Wind Raider, this one, and it's a special one because it's the French version. So I'm a variant freak, and it's marked. It's a little bit damaged here, but I don't mind. I will put it in an acrylic case. So it's French. So yeah, that's a very good buy. I'm very happy with it.
Awesome.
Yes.
So it's really cool seeing all of the He-Man fans getting together. And yeah, if you're a He-Man fan and you live in Europe, which Facebook group do you need to go to?
He-Man fans, the biggest Facebook group from Belgium and the Netherlands.
So the Benelux.
The Benelux.
The Benelux. And you guys got some really cool He-Man stuff over here. Lots of boxed awesomeness right there. Battle Bones. Got the Bionatops. Powers of Grayskull. Right. Mantisaur. Yeah. And then it was just so much fun meeting everyone I've been talking to on Instagram, on Facebook, and Keo the Collector, who you'll also find on Instagram, has a really great collection. He was also set up as a vendor at this one. Yeah, it's just a ton of vintage toy guys coming together and selling off stuff. I was able to purchase a couple things off of him. I got a couple of these Hasbro Battle Trolls. You got the Punk Troll right here, and this is the Roadhog Troll. Almost no articulation, so just around the waist. Maybe the head? No, the head doesn't even move. But they look cool. They look kind of like the way they marketed them was to be like gruesome, like Scare Your Sister with this troll, you know, because they had like all the cutesy ones for girls. And he also had a knockoff turtle on card. Oh yeah, a little bit waved, but this is the Amicable Herculean for ages 5 and up. So yeah, definitely looks like a turtle kind of thing. Terrible, but that's why I love it. This was actually made in Hasselt, Belgium. Kiewit, or that's where they popped it together. It was a really good price for a knockoff of this caliber. Another cool thing is we got the laser light He-Man figures here. So you got Skeletor right there, and is it He-Man with the He-Man? Oh, it's the one with the He-Man face, but there's also a variant that has Dolph Lundgren's face on it.
Whoa.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Whoa. Mind blown.
Yeah, so almost, but this is just, so this is the laser light. I think it came out in Italy and Germany, or Italy and UK, and some of them came with like a different face, so it would actually have the movie aesthetic on it.
The Dolph Lundgren from the movie. Yeah.
Not that they were advertised as
the movie
ones, but partially. You had them in the UK, France, Germany, and Italy, and yeah, the head sculpt was a bit different from the original He-Man. Now, it's not really confirmed if it was based on Dolph Lundgren. That's just speculation, honestly, and it kind of resembles it, but knowing that they were attempting to do something more with the laser lights and the cannon that they had released in '86, they might have been actually gunning for an interactive TV show just like Captain Power. So maybe he was sculpted after an actor from a TV show that never got greenlit. In '89 they also released the laser lights, but with He-Man's original head sculpt, and this was done in Spain and Portugal. As you guys can probably tell, there's very few modern stuff here.
Yeah, man.
It's all just vintage.
It was
goodness.
advertised like that.
Yeah, I mean,
no pups allowed.
That's the fun. Yeah. You want to talk about Thundercats?
I like Thundercats.
You like Thundercats?
Yeah.
Okay,
Like
let's take a look at a couple Thundercats.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Got the Thunder Wings, the Lunar Lasher. Some of these on card. I think we know that guy. I think.
Hey guys.
It's Alec. It's from back in my day.
Back in my day.
Underscore.
What's up, guys?
How's it going?
It's going fine. Made 2 nice purchases in this con. Let me show it to you.
Oh no. You got the Astral Mode. No, you got the Astral. What is it?
Astral Mode Monster is the final piece I needed to complete my loose Thundercats collection. So it's supposed to be the original wings.
Okay. Yeah, because the wings get reproduced so often, it's not even funny anymore.
No, I bought them from a serious collector who had this for over 8 to 9 years in his collection. So back then,
He looks in great shape as well.
yeah, it's pretty nice. So very glad to pick that one up. And then the second piece, I bought it numbers 2 in the box. I have a loose one, but to find one in a box here in Belgium, it's near impossible. So
And it's a UK one, or is it?
Actually,
it doesn't have any French on it.
no. It's either US or UK, but I think it's a US one.
Yeah.
But I just had to have it. So sometimes you gotta go for it.
That comic is awesome as well.
Yeah, this is the
Superman versus.
This is the first issue He-Man in comic. It's pretty rare these days.
Hey, you brought some of that really awesome Ghostbuster stuff today.
Yeah,
Look at that.
3 weeks ago I actually completed my set, so it was time to bring out the doubles. Try to sell a few.
Try to recuperate some money.
Exactly. The final bits and pieces were quite expensive, but
Wowie. Oh, yeah. That's good.
the Belgian one.
Yeah, man. This one is the coolest figure, I think.
Trillende toiletspook.
Oh yeah, kruk en rollen.
The proton pack in the box. You got really good stuff. You got Neutrino Blaster and slime. Have you smelled it yet? You smelled it yet?
Tasted it.
And then, of course, we have to get some of these My Little Ponies. And weird girly stuff. So much really weird.
Wheeling and dealing, baby.
So there's My Little Ponies right there, and some ponies, maybe some Polly Pockets.
Not my cup of tea, man.
Thomas from 16-Bit Chim is
Hi
here.
guys, hello, how are you doing?
How are you doing?
I'm
This
doing
is
good.
what they're going to be asking you. How have you been doing? Have you been selling anything? Have you been buying anything?
I've been buying more than I've been selling, of course.
It's the same problem I have.
but I sold a lot of like cheap random bits and bobs. Nothing too expensive, but a lot of.
So in the
loose
end, we
figures.
traded like 40 crap things for one good thing.
Yeah,
That's what toy collecting is about.
I did make some money.
What are you looking for today?
I bought some Thundercats. I bought some video games.
Are they expensive? Because Thundercats are kind of
15 a piece. So
okay.
I bought that big turtle that transforms into.
Oh, you got the mutation.
Yeah, the mutation giant one.
That's a good find. What is it? 10 or 12?
12.
That's a good find.
Yeah, it's a good price. And I bought from you like a Toxic Crusader vehicle for 10.
Escape.
A bit expensive. No, it's a. But I love Toxic Crusaders. I love TMNT, like the early 90s Playmates style.
Yeah, the sculpting is awesome.
Yeah, the sculpting is awesome.
Yeah, Mattel actually
like copied a bit, I think.
No, like Anaglyph Studios also sculpted part of the Street Sharks.
Ah, okay.
And they also did Toxic Crusaders, Skeleton Warriors, Turtles. So
okay, that explains it.
Yeah, it kind of explains it.
Because if you see the new adventures of He-Man and then like Street Sharks, the styling is. I mean, the quality is so bad.
I think it's different sculptors.
Yeah, and the faces are so bad.
I don't know. I like New Adventures of He-Man.
I like the bad guys.
Yeah, I mean, bad guys are always the best in the bunch. But do you guys like New Adventures of He-Man or not? Leave it in the comments below. So, what do you think of the convention? Is it fun? Is it fun to finally get back out?
Yeah, it's my first convention since I don't know 2 years. 2 years, and yeah, it's amazing. It's a small con. I like it a lot. A lot of nice people. I've been chatting all day actually, so time has flown by.
Yeah, I think it's like 60 or 80 tables, but it's all vintage.
Yeah, it's all vintage.
There's no pops. Let me just try to grab Maddie, and I'll leave you alone. So go check out 16-Bit Gym on YouTube. All right.
Bye.
Oh yeah, you like the alien toys, huh?
Yeah, man.
And this, I think you can bend it.
So you can stand it up?
Yeah, you can bend it any way you like.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's like this bending thing. And that. Look at the pretty face. This is room number 1 right here in the convention. And let's head over to the other room, right? Yeah. It's another convention happening. So yeah, it's definitely fun being over at Vintage Toys of the Universe, but what other toy conventions do we have coming up over here in the Benelux? Well, on the 30th and 31st of October, we got Comic-Con Brussels, where there will be a vintage village. So we're gonna check it out. Me and Matthias this weekend on Saturday. Come say hi if you see us walking around. On the 28th of November, there is the Haarlem Toy Fair, which I might go to. I'm not sure yet. And then on the 12th of December, you got Toy Mania in Hulst, the Netherlands. So yeah, there's still a couple coming up this year. I'm hoping to go to most of them. Oh, the light. No. This is the one I get. 30s right there. I actually got a SWAT cat from him. And here we have the awesome SWAT cat Razor. I've been looking to find this toy line because it was based on a cartoon by Hanna-Barbera, but it didn't do too well, or at least it didn't last long enough to really have an impact. But a couple of these toys came out. These are actually made by Remco, so kind of maybe a little bit of a weird choice, but I'm very happy finally getting my hands on this one. He's gonna look great next to some turtles, so thank you, Melvin, for hooking me up. And over at his booth, he had a bunch of toys with him. He also had this super mutant Leonardo with one weapon, a little bit of wear and tear on the shell. Slowly getting to completing the super mutant line, which is like one of the last ones in there. Talking about Turtle, he also had some of these Panini stickers. I'm gonna keep them sealed like this because it looks so freaking cool. Turtles, Playmates. If you haven't seen the new toy history, definitely go and check it out. It's about all sorts of Playmates toy lines, and Tailspin, based on the Disney afternoon cartoon, was also one. So these are a couple more of the action figures that I didn't have yet. So over here we got the bad guy called Dump Truck. And we got King Louie from the Jungle Book, but in Tailspin he's just Louie. And as you can see over here, he has the same, or practically the same, although it does look a bit different. It really resembles the extra weapon that sewer spinning Michelangelo had. Then we got the rest of the Bear family with Rebecca Cunningham and Molly and Kit. Yeah, all in one go. So I think I'm like halfway done with this toy line already. They still have some accessories that I'm going to be looking for. I was actually gunning for Darkwing Duck figures, but they're so hard to find, super hard. I think like the airplanes for this line is definitely going to be tough to source, but hey, there you go. Thank you for the deal on that one. He's got some good stuff, right?
Yeah, man. What is he pirate guys?
I don't know what the pirate guys are. But they're piratey.
Oh, piratey. He's not so Silver Surfer anymore.
The Chrome Surfer.
The Chrome Dome Surfer.
Chrome Dome Surfer. Is that the one you had?
Yeah, man, that's the one I had as a kid. Very cool.
So,
Plunk, I think.
Plunk or Flurp?
Yeah, I think it's Plunk.
Flurp. But they actually have different names in Europe or in the USA, so that's why it's so confusing.
That's why the box didn't match up with the carpet didn't match the drapes. About my boggling. I had some wonderful times with my boggling. Used to put my hand in it. I miss it. I really miss it.
The card collection. Is that something you like?
I like Beavis and Butthead.
Collection card.
Yeah.
Card collection.
Yeah, I have some of these.
Make your own card collection. But do you have the folder to do it in? No. So you need to buy the folder then.
Maybe. Throw it. 5.
Yeah, 5.
I think that's a deal. Eh?
That's the deal.
Okay, man, let's do it. $5, little man. Oh, yeah.
So you go to a toy convention and you buy a book with cards in it.
From Beavis and Butthead.
And the great Colonel.
Has great pictures like.
Super duper.
Yeah, man. Happy with that one.
Alright.
He's looking for some extra cards. So maybe I'm gonna stick around for the extra cards.
You always get free stuff. Why is that? Kind of a little rock lord here.
Rock lords.
That's good. Crackpot.
That's what my mommy used to call me. Rock lord. Grab your guitar, rock lord.
Crackpot. What a good name. Okay. Here's Danny. You probably know from that awesome garage video where we bought all the G.I. Joe stuff. And yeah, Danny, how's the convention going today?
Better than I expected, actually. So not only the sales, but a lot of people that are visiting, and also not only collectors that are coming. So normal people that just live around the corner. I just talked to some people. Great setup, great vendors. The stuff that people are selling here is amazing. It's just great.
Like so many grills.
Yeah, I'm not collecting anymore. That's done. I'm just searching loose figures for my little son. But if you see what people are selling here, it's amazing. It's just nuts. I've never seen this, never before. So yeah, great show, and I really hope next year it's coming back.
Yeah, I hope there's gonna be a new one as well.
Yeah.
So let's keep our fingers crossed for that. So you had this back in the day?
Yeah, man.
This is what nostalgia looks like. I think it's a success. I mean, the first time these guys are pulling off a vintage toy convention.
Way to go, Stefan, and way to go, Alec.
Yeah.
Good show, man.
Apparently Alec didn't do too much, but he did buy a lot. And from the one convention right into the next one. This one was Comic-Con. It was back on finally, and actually got to meet a turtle over there. So I'm huge into turtles.
In this episode of
Don't tell the wife.
Usually that's the main reason I buy stuff.
I'm kind of drooling, man.
Cowabunga. Oh yeah, brother.
Oh boy, it's good to finally be back at Comic-Con Brussels. It had been postponed a couple times due to COVID, but here we are.
Long time waiting for this edition of Comic-Con. It's almost like the last 2 years have just never existed. Like they've been sucked into a black hole that everybody's forgotten about. No, because it feels like the last Comic-Con was maybe like 6 months ago. It's a good atmosphere, good people, you know, and everybody's happy.
We're at the Star Wars Zoo.
Same hairstyle.
And we're truly enjoying ourselves and, you know, ready for a quick scan of all the vendors. Like what you see?
Yeah, man. Garbage pail kids. We never see those around. These are special.
Yeah, it seems like something that didn't really come over. Maybe, I guess in the UK it did. I think this is Bucky O'Hare, I'm not sure.
Yep. I think so.
Alright.
So what you grabbing, boy?
$4 for
$4, little man.
sewer spinning.
Show the people.
I think sewer spinning Raph, and I'm guessing it's Bucky O'Hare. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But you know, you always have to look for baggies filled with accessories.
Tips from the pros.
Sometimes you can find some good stuff. Like this skeleton right here. Okay, so the first thing I came across were these ninja fighters. I think you can collect like 6 in total, which was totally like a flashback. I had these back in the day, didn't know what they were, and now seeing like this whole store display filled with them is just great. So I finally get to add them to the collection, and I'll give one to Matty. That's always a good thing. There you go. The first thing I picked up was actually this knockoff Skeletor, which is like a way smaller size than the original ones. I don't know how they like repurposed the sculpt in that way. So I got the, what is it, Luchador?
Heroes de Luchador Libre.
The Lucha Libre. Scaly. With a nice chrome finish. The legs don't move. There's an action, a point of articulation around the waist, and the arms can move. But yeah, it's part of that Heroes de la Lucha Libre series. So pretty cool. Couldn't leave this one behind. Definitely with the chrome finish. Not that you can really call it a finish. You got the Rise of Evil. The first round, you kind of buy stuff you don't want to leave behind.
Some of the Nickelodeon slime.
Looks like the Nickelodeon one.
Yeah, man.
And on the other side, you think about the stuff you're passing up on, hoping it doesn't get sold before you get back.
That is what I want. That is what I want. I want this.
This is the real deal, Matty.
Yeah, man. So awesome.
This toy was actually banned.
The Freddy doll upset some religious groups in AFA, which actually got it banned. It was even featured on Entertainment Tonight.
You'd be a happy kid, right? I mean, it's ages 8 and
Yeah,
up.
my parents would have bought this for me. If I asked for it, they would have bought this for me.
When did you start watching like Nightmare on Elm Street?
When I was very young, very young. I couldn't. Before I was 10.
And even though we're mainly here for buying vintage toys and games, Comic-Con is a lot more than that. You got cosplay, you got cool pop culture stuff to look at, and there's even some guests. So we're walking around, we're looking at like all the guys that are going to be guesting over here. There's some people from the Fresh Prince, and all of a sudden we see like a guy with some turtle stuff, and he's standing in front of the actual turtle, like the guy that played it. So we head over there.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Ken Scott, Raphael from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I'm saying to Ed's Retro Geek Out, I hope you guys are having a great time. Keep kicking and cowabunga.
Very cool to meet someone who was actually in the movie, in the costume. So I'm kind of starstruck, man.
So I usually don't do this, but I mean, there's a guy who played Raphael in the Turtles movies. He put out a book right here. Can't wait to read this. Ken Scott, and even threw in like an extra picture to Ed. So that's awesome.
Yeah, it's very cool. And my favorite turtle. So I was always a fan of Raphael. So yeah, very cool, very cool, very cool.
So thank you so much, Ken, for hooking me up with all this stuff. And yeah, can't believe I met an actual screen-used turtle. It's finally hitting me, but I actually met a turtle in... Does it feel good? So the first run was done scanning the whole vendor floor, but we gotta do a second one because not every booth had been completely set up. This one actually had some really cool stuff.
In the Golden Girls, man. Kinda looks like me, yeah?
I wonder if it's a girl or not.
Yeah. I hope not.
You can always go for mock lady.
She tickles my fancy.
Tickles my fancy. I like this one. This is like a really cool bootleg.
Yeah, man. Batman with
Superhero Alliance.
Batman with a gun, always good.
It's heavy as well. So.
Oh yeah.
The logo of Flash Gordon.
Awesome. There was actually quite some vintage stuff out there. So the Vintage Village actually delivered. And most of the sellers actually brought their A game. So there was lots of really cool nostalgic stuff to look at. Over at the guys that I think used to run the Gadget toy store, they have brought over some really old stock. Everything was sealed, everything was priced really well. So I had to grab just a whole bunch of things. Let me grab some money. Pay the man.
Pay the man.
Pay the man. Yeah, a really cool booth. Like, all this stuff is apparently sealed. GiJoe Cruiser. So, apparently, like Wildcat, Mad Dog, and Gibber didn't even get a release. So, they remain unproduced within the first wave of the line. I didn't know that. This thing I had back in the day, so that's why I kind of want to buy it. Like, usually that's the main reason I buy stuff. It's cool to see it sealed. I'm also going to be on the lookout for a loose one. Crash Dummies. Love it. And this is one of the few ones that doesn't actually do anything. Like, it doesn't explode, but I like it. Ooh, it's got a smudge. But anyways, we're saving the planet by buying these. That's what I get out of this. I think so. You came by train, right?
Yeah.
See, we're saving the planet, just like Captain Planet. Captain Power binoculars. Like, I had heard about Captain Power and the VHS tapes and everything, but never seen the binoculars. That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
I mean, is it like a role-playing thing within the universe, or?
I think it's cool. The card is like this, not like this.
Yeah,
it's like
really
this.
weird.
Yeah,
never seen that before. That's pretty epic. He's seen better days, but still cool. You like the mini robots? Ooh, it actually has a back. It looks more like a KO toy, but try me. I don't think the sound works anymore. How freaking cool is this? Like, how old would this be actually? Suitable for ages 5 years to adult. Little figures. 1981. I would have thought they'd be like even older. Modern British infantry.
Kong man.
Tell the people about it.
Hey man, this is something really cool. Kong man. I had a friend who used to have it and I played it all the time. He was always on his PlayStation 1 back in the day and I was always playing this. It's pretty cool, you have to bounce a marble up and down.
So the marble actually has to travel up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't they like put something out that was similar with Sonic later?
Yeah. And Mario also.
You can find it all at Tom's Toy Treasures.
It's in there.
Let's talk about it.
I'm kind of drooling, man.
That WWF chair looks epic. It was apparently one like the ones they used in the VIP areas during the wrestling matches. How much do you think that would be?
I don't know, man. I think it's $1,000, I think.
Is it worth $1,000 to you?
I wouldn't pay $1,000 for it, but I think it's
WWF.
Yeah, man. So cool. So awesome.
That's the one you need to like smash your opponent with.
Yeah, man. I want to smash everybody with it. Oh, damn.
More Care Bear stuff.
Care Bear. I'm a wobbly bear.
And not only are we meeting bodacious guests, we're even meeting a viewer of the channel, Ron, who was really generous.
Early turtles.
That's awesome. Like Savage Dragon.
Yeah.
Oh man.
For you, man.
That's awesome. No way. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, not sure what this one is about.
Meets
That's
Rambo,
Mirage.
I think, yeah.
It's Mirage Studios 1990. We got Savage Dragon crossover. It's awesome. The Line Side, part 1 of 2 and part 2 of 2. So we got both of these from the Archie comics and one more Eastman Laird awesome comic from 1991. Thank you so much, man. Hey, thank you so much, Ron.
Yeah, you bet.
It's freaking awesome. He came all the way from Germany to the Belgian Comic Con. So, what are you looking for today?
G.I. Joe, Exo Squad.
Exo Squad. Oh, you were looking for Exo
Yeah.
Squad. Is it like easier to find in Germany or?
No, they're really hard to find. So usually I just get them on eBay.
Okay. Yeah. I haven't seen any, unfortunately. Like I've never seen Exo Squad.
Hoping to pick up some European exclusive Joes.
This is awesome. I was actually like wondering about these comics. So
I had a stack like of that one. I probably have 20 or 30 of them.
Okay. This is cool. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you bet.
Just make sure you don't say Beetlejuice
three
times in a row, because it could
Feed
get
him
icky.
after midnight or is the Gremlins?
Don't feed him after midnight either.
We can pull it.
You can put it, you can open it up, maybe ask the nice sir to open it up.
First I saw Freddy and I was like, do I really need this in my life? So then we went on and saw this Beetlejuice.
I pointed at it.
Yeah,
I pointed it out. I was like, I was looking at it. I said, Maddie, come over here. Should I buy it? And a couple minutes later, he was buying it.
Yeah, I was buying it. So yeah.
Hey, you can open it up. Let's see.
Voorzichtig.
Look at that face when it comes out. Looks like a girl. Oh.
No, he does not.
So, is this one of those puppets that's gonna come to life?
I hope so.
At night, when you...
We'll have a party. It still talks, I think.
That's cool, man. We saw like the Freddy Krueger first.
Yeah.
This is, I think, out of the same series.
Yeah,
right?
man.
Oh
man.
Man, that's such cool toys.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I want it.
You want it?
Yeah, I want it.
That's one you're definitely gonna be thinking about?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Oh god.
Damn, my wife's gonna kill me. I couldn't leave it. I couldn't leave it behind. I was like, I need this. I need this. Pretty cool pickup.
So, and I actually, during this whole thing, I was distracted because Kurt, my buddy who also collects Motu knockoffs, he was able to provide me with 2 more Turley gangs for my Turley gang army. So thank you for that, Kurt.
My wife's gonna kill me, man. My wife is gonna kill me.
So now, let's enter Matti's Talking Doll saga. Matti and the Big Temptation.
I want it.
So you're in the Talking Doll market now?
Since an hour or so, yeah. Don't tell the wife. So then when I bought the Beetlejuice, I bit the bullet and bought the Freddy one
as well.
So we haggled. I haggled Stefano and his brother, like always. I love these guys. They always hook me up with great prices, and they always have the best stuff at these cons. Really love those guys. So Stefano and his brother. I don't know your name, unfortunately, but thanks again. It's gonna look real nice on my shelf.
Dat is een pizza shooter op gebaseerd. The TMNT pizza thrower is actually based off of this toy. So Playmates actually used quite some stuff out of Tomy from Japan for their vehicles for the toy line. Cool. And there's more turtles in that bag in there, so
You went over there, boy.
Sabo pig. It's like pig boars or something. Gonna ask about this one. Hoeveel is die? 500, maar 25.
That's it.
Yes. Yes.
Sold.
And we picked up the rats. What is this called? The Robot Anti-Terror Squad Star Shooter, which you might recognize. Part of the sculpt actually was repurposed in the pizza thrower by the TMNT Playmates toy line, and later on in the Earthworm Jim toy line they were going to reuse the original pizza thrower, and in Chicken Run, the what is it, like the plasticine? Is it plasticine? I don't know.
Stop motion.
Like the Play-Doh stop motion kind of picture. They actually took the pizza thrower and reused it for Chicken Run. But over here you can see it's like discs. There are supposed to be stars in here. They did change around the wheels for the Playmates turtle sculpt, but on the back we can see like everything that's in this toy line, and you'll see certain things coming back, like the grappler that was kind of connected to the TMNT movie Turtles, where they did keep the original sculpt in its entirety, honestly. So that's where you see those wheels over here on the pizza thrower prequel. They have the wheels of the Tomy Rats thing. So yeah, good. Really nice find over at Elmo, who has a store around Kortrijk. So yeah, definitely one we're going to be checking out soon. This is Matti, live from the backstage area.
So I picked some stuff up. First of all, I think this was the first thing I picked up. Platoon on the NES. I think it's a very crappy game, but I needed it for my collection, so I'm happy to add it. I also bought it from Ehimo Toys. Bought Strider for the Mega Drive. It's nothing special, but it's a very fun game, and I didn't have it, so it was like $10. I was like, okay, let's go. Then for the movie fans, I bought the Thing and the Miracle of Life, aka the, how's it called? The Thingy, yeah. Trauma movie, yeah. I'm a big fan of Trauma, so I had to pick this one up from Xeno movies. He brought it out. It's a Belgian guy, and he brings out a lot of B horror movies.
He
re-releases them and brings them out because this one is a new one.
Okay.
So,
do you think that like whenever you're gonna buy something, it's like, I don't know if I want to get into that, but when you do that initial purchase like you did with the Beetlejuice, is it like, now the floodgates are open, I'm buying everything, every talking doll now?
Yeah, man.
So I mean, that's the problem I have. Like right now, I bought some Captain Planet stuff because I've been wanting to do it, and I think now the floodgates are just open.
Yeah.
Like Crash Dummies, Tailspin. I bought that 2 weeks ago, like a couple of figures, and now almost have a complete run. Starting to buy them on card.
In a few weeks time.
Yeah.
Like.
So, I mean.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna pick up some more talking dolls.
I think at first you were like, yeah, I'm not gonna buy that. It's too much for today. And then you buy Beetlejuice, and 10 minutes later, no, now I have to buy.
Now I have to buy the Freddy one.
So do you guys, leave it down in the comments below, do you have like similar experiences like that where you're like holding off so long and then all of a sudden it's like, I don't care anymore, I'm just buying them.
Yep.
Just buying them all.
Buying them all. when you told me there was a talking Urkel doll, I was already, my mind was going like, maybe I need that one also.
So yeah guys, this was Comic-Con 2021. And in this next video we head back to Holland for another convention. It seems like convention season was really going strong in these next couple videos. But yeah, a retro gaming convention. I'm pretty sure I didn't find a lot of games over there, but I'm always looking around for toys, and if everybody else is looking for games, it kind of gives me just free play over anything. Guys, what's up? We're over at the convention. I don't know. It's really early.
Yeah, man.
Retro Gaming Burst, Tilburg, but in Schiedam. So.
But in Schiedam.
But in Schiedam. I guess get ready and rallied up for a video filled with. Apparently, there's also a box with lots of toys.
Secret box.
So, secret box.
Yeah, man.
Do you care to share a bit about this box?
No, man.
No. And Renzo's here, so we'll probably get him to talk on camera this time.
Praise the Lord.
Don't mind if I do.
I have no clue what it is, but I want it.
Yeah.
Are you looking for something today?
Yeah, man, Mega Drive games.
Mega Drive games?
Yeah.
I'm looking for a Vampire's Kiss on the SNES or Bloodlines.
What you want to spend on it?
Not too much.
It's like 200 euro game or something, I think.
I hope not.
Yeah, it's gonna cost you.
We'll see if we can find one.
I have a repro if you want it.
I don't need a repro. Apart from that, just turtles. Actually, found this one. Didn't have it yet. So it's one of those. What is it? Sewer. Talking turtles. There's just talking turtles.
Now we're talking.
I actually really like the sculpt on these.
Yeah, the head sculpts are cool on these, I think.
Freaking nice. To get like a little plastic band, you pull through them and then it allows them to speak.
Yeah, it goes something
awesome.
like.
Or like. now it sounds like. It's supposed to be cowabunga.
Cowabunga, man.
Alright, so Greco, you gotta get this. Chill out.
I think this is the last one I actually needed, so
cool.
Freaking awesome.
Now you need the bands, the red strips.
Yeah. You could actually get those separately as well. Okay. So there's like I think that thing on card would be worth so much money.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can get the bands separately as well.
From Playmates also. It's original.
It's
okay.
pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, man.
What is Renzo looking for? Renzo, what are you looking for?
Money.
Yeah, money. Pokemon cards.
Pokemon cards.
For my son!
Ooh, Shadow. Some good games here.
Yeah, it's all coming from personal collection in that regard.
That's freaking nice. What are you thinking? Are you actually gonna buy something today?
Maybe.
Maybe.
You never know.
Never know. What initially caught your eye? Which game?
Super Turrican 2.
Super Turrican 2.
European exclusive, I think.
No prices? Not anywhere?
No.
You still need to price it.
Okay.
It was late yesterday, so
okay.
No, we're selling from a personal collection.
Okay.
So in that regard,
Batman
we're not the dealers that have all the prices already set up for years.
Just keep pulling out good titles here. Got the Starwing. Is that the competition card?
Yeah, it is.
So you actually bought something?
Yeah, 175.
What
First thing I bought in 2 years and immediately 175.
Are you gonna play it?
Yeah.
What is it? It's a space shooter?
It's R-Type.
Number 3.
Number 3, yeah. It's the third one.
The third one. So, these are actually some action figures based off of the Goosebump books and another freaking Turley Gang shield. So I've been buying so many Turley Gangs, but I don't have any accessories. So this is actually a really nice way to find them. Just looking around. Maddie has found me one, and the Goosebumps. Did you read the Goosebump books? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
I had like 20 of them, I think.
I don't really recognize the characters.
I recognized this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know which book it is, but
I mean, the head definitely. Definitely brought me back to that. This one, I'm not sure, but I actually like the design on these. The articulation is just your standard Kenner type thing, but it's Hasbro. So I guess they're both Hasbro. So I don't know. Are you jealous, Matthews?
No, man.
Goosebumps is a series of children's horror fiction novels written by R.L. Stine during the 90s. They released over 60 books, and in later years you got spin-offs. Now, the only reason I heard about these books is because it had a kick-ass live-action series as you follow kids discovering monsters and all sorts of encounters with the supernatural. Now, the author had already been writing for another book series called Fear Street since 1989, which was pretty similar. Both of them obviously inspired by the EC Comics Tales from the Crypt with the twist endings, even though they were never too violent or had any red flags like drugs. But the biggest thing I remember is that with every episode on the TV show, you could call in to answer a question about the story you had just watched and win a book or a monster bag. That's where these toys come from. Epic blind bags that you could slice open to reveal action figures of the monsters and mascots used in the series. You'd immerse the bag underwater, and as the insides turn into a slime-like substance, you open it up and get to piece together the monster. That's why sometimes their limbs fall off. But these weren't the only toys under the banner. You also had a board game and even Boglin-like freaky faces with extra features.
But yeah, it was kinda there. I read the books, I saw the TV show. I can't remember much about it. I have to watch it again, I think. This guy, the puppet, he's called Slappy, I think he's called. Slappy, I think so, yeah.
I guess like the only books I honestly read as a kid were the Goosebumps ones. This guy was really speaking to me, like out of the whole table, this one was just looking at me with its gruesome eyes. I had to grab them. $5 a piece, not sure if that's a good deal or not, but definitely like a cool flashback to those days. 90s were awesome, right? Customizing. Actually, I would just buy it for the armor.
Yeah?
I used to think these were like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle marbles. So when we would have like the matches at school, I told my mom, no, get me these. These are the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
They're just green.
They're just green. No. Turtle copter. There we go. A piece of armor. Saved from the bins of obscurity.
Oh yeah.
You gonna buy Bugsy?
Yeah, man.
Bubsy.
Yeah, man.
Why?
I had this as a kid.
Okay.
I had this game as a kid, and I think I can.
Clean it up?
Yeah, I think I can clean it up.
Isn't that like a notoriously bad game?
I used to like it very much.
Because it's so bad?
Because it's so bad. Everybody thinks it stinks, but I kinda like it. The PlayStation 1, yeah, the PlayStation 1 version is terrible, but this is pretty okay.
It's still nice to play.
Is there like a checklist you go through before buying a game? What do you check?
Yeah, if I buy a boxed game, I only buy the games that I used to have as a kid. So I really want them to be minty.
And what do you check on the box when you do that?
Then there are no rips or
dents.
Or dents. This little dent over here. It's okay. I can live with this.
The labels that are on there.
Yeah.
Kinda like you can clean it off.
Yeah.
With some goo gone.
Goo gone. I'll take it.
It's a purchase?
It's a go.
The quest for Vampire's Kiss continues. Castlevania Vampire's Kiss as we know it in the PAL countries, but it's better known as Dracula X for the NTSC version. It's pretty much a port of Rondo of Blood, which was released exclusively for the PC Engine in Japan. Now they did end up taking features out of the game for these ports. Released in 1995, it came out after the SNES release of Super Castlevania, but it seems to take place in a different continuity than the official timeline. So why do I want it? I guess I just like to experience the game and really love all the Castlevania 2D platformers. Who doesn't want to be a vampire hunter and defeat Dracula in his own castle? Is it actually a good game? Or
Yeah, man, it's very good. It's very good.
This one's 200. Most of them we found so far are pretty much repros.
Repros, yeah.
I mean, they do say it so that they're repros, or they're just 10. There's one right here. Next is Cool Looking Rob. We got the Mega Man Wily Wars right there.
250.
Pretty splendid stuff, eh?
No money.
No manual? No manual on that one?
I think it's a reprint, eh? The label is a...
I think it looks not. No. So it's just the...
Feel.
Okay.
It's a paper, it's just the cartridge.
Just the cart.
Yeah. Pretty cool to see though.
Yeah. Pretty nice. I actually got some really cool turtle stuff, but I already have this one. So it's like a collector's case.
It's for figures or for...
Yeah. It should have like an inlay or something resembling an inlay. This one does not have it, but it's still cool. I mean, it's in really good condition actually.
Yeah. Usually they're pretty beat up.
Yeah.
Some vinyl.
Nice. I'll show you guys what I found. I got the perfect dish for any type of food. This is a Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles dish, which is going to be one of the crown jewels in my collection. From the same boot, I got this little pen case, a little pen sack. Actually comes with a ruler and a slash sticker. That's awesome. The Transformers, kind of like booky annual little book. It's kind of like a magazine, but it's pretty much just promotion for, you know, the actual toys. But I like this stuff. I like looking at this. So this was definitely a good buy. This is what nightmares are made of. Mods by Level Mods. You want one?
Yeah, I do. The screen looks actually very good.
I like the colors.
Yeah.
Like you have a green one, purple.
Pretty cool.
Yellow.
Grab one, can I try it out?
Yeah, grab one.
Grab it.
You said it's okay.
Don't mind if I do.
Just don't drop it.
Just USB-C rechargeable battery packs.
So you guys do all these mods yourself?
Yeah.
What do you think, Maddie?
Pretty cool, man.
You like it?
Yeah.
You have a Game Gear?
Yeah, I have 3 Game Gears, but none of them work properly.
Did you have a Game Gear or a Game Boy back in the day?
Game Boy.
Leave it down in the comments below. But you had a Game Boy.
I had a Game Boy.
I had a Game Boy as well. But I think my cousin had this one.
I had a friend who had this one, and I was like pretty jealous of the colored screen and the lights and all. But the Game Boy just in the end had better games, I think.
Yeah, more games.
Yeah, more and better games, I think.
Longer battery life.
Pretty cool.
I like the colors.
Yeah, man.
Pretty cool.
It's gonna take a...
This has been a long time. Buying an actual Game Boy is still needed. Ninja Boy 2. Finally, this lovely person allowed me a discount, and only 11 more to go for a full set. Awesome. I don't know anything about the game. I just buy them and pop them in whatever. I had all of those cards back in the day.
Yeah, you had?
Yeah. Because that's like the weird thing. Like even the Dutch ones are worth quite some money.
Yeah.
If they're the original ones.
Why is this card 119.99 and this one 34.99? It's like
maybe it's like the second edition, or it's like a shadowless thing.
About this, man. I have confusion. I don't like Pokemon that much.
I used to do the training card game.
Yeah?
Yeah, I even had like all the badges, went like every Wednesday to go play the training card game.
Man? Whoa.
Yeah.
I never did that.
And then like once we went to like, was it like high school or something like that, we started selling them off.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And he was interested in the ladies. I'll take a couple of those.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So, is this the box we've all been waiting for?
The box. These guys were nagging my ears off about the box, and now I'm glad it has gone.
The box.
Box of crap.
The box of crap? Is there only crap in there? But it says toys, right?
Yep.
So, got toys in there, and then maybe we can. Ooh. I see a Turley gang. That's my. Ooh. What do you mean crap? There's a Bucky O'Hare in here.
Yeah, man.
So. Yeah, I'll take that one. I love this. It's only 20. That's good.
It was 20.
What is it only 20? Which is in there? It's a bit waved and a bit curved.
Yeah.
So, okay. I'm always looking for Bucky O'Hare stuff. I'm actually going to try to complete the line, which is, I guess, only 10 figures. So this is the whole lineup. I already have the duck. I have the
Dead-Eye Duck.
Dead-Eye Duck. But over here it says Canard d'Ouille. So this is like a French/Dutch card. But yeah, finally Bucky O'Hare, the main character. Also a very cool game on the NES. I don't know how much it is, but I'll take it. I got like accessories, weapons, some weapons, a little troll action, barbarian troll, sure. I actually ended up buying the box. Matthias was sending some pictures yesterday, and I was like seeing Turley gang, I was seeing really cool stuff. In the end, I decided to buy the whole box because he was just trying to get rid of it. But here's the fruit of that labor. Zorro. The weird 90s one.
He has a cool action.
Some drinking. Lots of lanterns.
Yeah, I think it's a whole bag full of them.
Yeah, but I actually really like them. Band Mikey. Still works. This is, oh no, he does like the back.
The backflip, I think, yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah?
That's a good one. Only he's broken a bit over here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But like.
It's a hard one to get?
Yeah.
Okay. Show me the money, Hitt.
More accessories. This is actually from a GiJoe Viper. Like the Bio Viper, the big Mega Mutant. And there's one of these GiJoe/Power Ranger crossover bootlegs or knockoff toys in there. I really like this line, so that's definitely a cool one. I have no clue what it is, but I want it.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, it's like
also a very strange figure.
What is this? Oh no, it's a deer. It's like a reindeer thing. Anything you like to share about the convention?
It's been a great convention, don't you think? It's been an awesome convention.
Hey, it's been good. You bought stuff.
Yeah,
So,
2 games.
2 games?
I buy a game a year. That's my
1
new
game a
rule.
year.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I didn't buy one last year, so I can buy 2 this year.
Okay. Well,
You
I
wanna
mean,
see it?
yeah, sure. Show me.
Super Bomberman.
Bomberman.
First one. I only had the second one.
So I got these Fister's Quest complete. I like the cover. I always want the Addams Family stuff. I really like it. So this one I just bought for the cover. Game I don't like, but the cover is very awesome. The best pickup I did here were these DVDs.
Well, excuse me. Sound effects by Renzo. All Nintendo related.
Yeah, man.
Cartoons.
Yep. Captain In. So awesome.
That's from the Nintendo magazine, like the mascot.
Yeah, you never see these around. I collect the cartoon DVDs like the He-Man and Mask, and now I can complete my collection with some Nintendo DVD-age.
And the prize of the day, the catch of the day.
R-Type.
R-Type 3.
That's a good one. That's a good find. Yeah. So there's nothing left to do but say that Renzo's here and goodbye. This is the end of the video. Now another toy convention actually popped up in Holland, and this was the first Toy Mania, which had a lot of really cool vendors. I remember seeing a lot of pretty cool stuff, and I'm still regretting not picking up all of that Secret Wars stuff. Seriously, what was I thinking back then, honestly? But I guess like if you guys are looking back at these videos, you're also like, why didn't he pick this up? I wanted to pick that up. So leave it down in the comments below, please. Hey guys. Wait, you're so far away.
Yeah,
Looks like you're so far away. Hey guys, welcome to another Ed's Retro Geek Out. Today we're over in Hulst, Holland, in another gymnasium filled with booths with toys. So I guess the objective of the day is to go toy hunt and find cool toys and stuff. So
join the ride.
Join the ride. You got any good one-liners?
If I have to think about it, no man.
No man.
Yeah man.
What?
No man.
No, Manny. Look over there. It's not like you were into this stuff.
Just push me out of the way.
This one's cool, man. It looks like Mikey Shipwreck Edition.
Shipwreck Edition.
Bit waved a bit. Not in perfect condition, but good. Cool. You know, whenever you see turtles, you just gotta push people out the way, and there's actually some loose ones there. Actually do want like a Mandalorian, but I want like the retro style thing. Like I want it to fit with my vintage stuff. This thing has it all. It's got the Baby Yoda. It's got the messed up armor before he got like everything.
That one's cool, man.
Yeah.
This is the way.
The boot of the organizer, Teale Toys, and I've actually been buying from him for like the past 8 years or something. Like when I started going to FAX and all the conventions.
Yeah, man, me too.
He was always there. So.
Yeah. Yes, my name is Shocky. I'm the organizer of Toy Mania 2021, and we're going to start in just a few minutes, as you can see. And welcome Ed to our Toy Mania show. First time we've been organizing a convention ourselves. We've been doing conventions for like 10-12 years now as a sellers, a vendor, but this is the first time we are organizing it like Toy Mania for ourselves. The main reason was vintage toys, but when time passed by, a lot of sellers sell also modern toys, Pokemon, the card games, board games, video games, and usually the toy fairs we have are like specifically for Transformers, Star Wars, vintage toys, modern toys, or all kind of things you can imagine. But we wanted to bring together because it should be fun for everyone. If you walk around, you see video games and you think, oh that's nice, Pokemon cards, Transformer, vintage, new ones, everything is here. Of course, we would like to thank everybody in advance for coming here and hope to see you next time.
There's a Slayer action figure?
There's actually a lot.
Really?
Yeah. I think if you look on the back, there's like
no,
a couple.
there's nothing on it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I didn't know they made these.
Huh. You want that one?
Yeah, man.
You don't want the knockoff thing?
No, I have one of those.
Okay. So there's quite some good things in here. I want to get the horror pet. I want to get the street shark, and this one is talking to me as well.
Yeah, man.
Nothing. It's 10. Is it cool? Kinda want to think it's trash, man. Nothing better than digging for toys on a Sunday morning. I like this guy. What is it? Is it Common Rider or Masked Rider?
I think it's Common Rider, I think, yeah. I don't know.
This is becoming quite the
pile.
The pile. Here's some of the smaller LGN ones, the tiny PVC collectible ones. And what's definitely cool about this one is it has a tiny Metro accessory. I don't know if you can see that, but
yeah, man.
It's pretty epic. You could also get like a belt to put them all in. So that's like a cool collectible thing as well. Franken turtle. What the hell? Going in the pile. It's going in the pile. Yeah, this is the exciting content you all subscribe for. Like I'm swimming with no feet. What about this guy? Hey, wiggity.
You wanna play around that one?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna play around this one. Definitely. It's only 10.
I had the Michelangelo one when I was a kid.
I actually don't have these.
No?
Like, ooh, okay. So I'll pop the pile here for you. This is a lot of your stuff, as you know.
A lot of my stuff?
Yeah, it's all going down the toilet. Action Force. That's good. I like this as well. Kind of like part of a keychain. Fortunately, it broke off. A little couch action. Oh yeah. It's all about mixing and matching toy lines, you know?
That's something maybe I want.
What do you want?
Dun dun dun.
VHS?
No, not VHS.
Oh yeah, we're looking at that.
Price is good.
The price is right.
Yeah, if the price is right.
I think I'm good. I think we got some stuff. How much is it? I don't know. I don't know why I like it. I like that Batman.
Awesome toy show.
How is the toy show going for you?
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm selling off a lot of pieces, making a lot of deals, giving some stuff away for free. I love it.
Putting it in the bag.
I know. I've been buying too many horror pets, I think. I was gonna buy like the one I had, and now it's
exploding,
cascading into despair. Comic aliens. How cool is this? I guess it works together with like Musclemen and just like small PVC collectibles. And they came in like this thing you could throw around. So this is Tex. Cool to see on card.
How cool is this, man?
I don't know. Did you collect any of those? Like the Panini books?
Yeah, a lot. Every movie that came out, I had the sticker book from it. It's like the Disney ones and the Turtles ones.
$1 million.
Een euro?
No.
I'll take that for $1. I'm happy with this one.
So, we didn't spare any expenses on bringing you some new content today. We actually found a really cool customizer. You can find this guy on Instagram as Tramels Customs, and what he does is he's bringing alive some replica stuff that was in the Jurassic Park movies. One of the first things that definitely catches your eye are, you know, the canes with the encapsulated mosquito.
They extract the preserved blood from the mosquito and bingo, dino DNA.
This is pretty epic stuff, man. It doesn't end there, you know, you got the dino teeth, you even have the resonating chamber, and yeah, can kind of do it like in the movie where they edited the sound after as well. For any Jurassic Park collector who's like insanely passionate about this stuff, these are some really nice things. How do you actually make it? Like, you grab like an actual mosquito and then you pour
epoxy resin.
Epoxy resin.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is made from polyurethane, these ones, and the chambers, and this is all epoxy. All the amber is made from epoxy.
Yeah, that's so cool. If you want to get a cane, check out this guy on Instagram or come to a convention. What are you looking at?
Sealed Jurassic Park watch, man.
Is that
fresh.
Is that a new case?
Yeah, man. Totally new.
Okay. So,
Like
there's
10 a piece.
plenty of it out there.
Yeah.
10 a piece?
They're like 10 a piece.
Okay.
Kind of like it. So.
Are you gonna wear it?
No, I'm not gonna wear it.
Oh, you're not gonna open it up?
No. I'm gonna stay.
Okay.
It's gonna stay sealed. It's gonna go on the shelf.
All
Pretty
right.
nice with my other JP toys. So.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
I bought Clock Tower 3.
Okay.
And Hunting Ground.
Hunting Ground. Those are some like
heavy hitters,
horror.
Yeah. Some good ones, man. Both Capcom. So
Okay.
pretty happy to add these to the collection of horror games.
Nice.
And of course the GP watch. So.
It's Johnny Safari. Cue 80s music.
That man. Star Cap.
I never played laser tag. Did you?
No. I went to some kind of location where you can go and play it when I was a kid, but never I saw it at some people's homes.
That's pretty cool. Like,
pretty
a
cool,
whole set of just World of Wonders laser tag stuff.
Laser tag with the bag
and with the actual ticket on it. Lunch kit.
Aladdin.
A lunch kit. Okay.
You still love this cartoon, man?
Yeah, I mean, there's certain things you see and you buy immediately. Is this one of them?
maybe it is.
What is it about? Count
Dracula.
Dracula.
Yeah.
Kind of like
it's
inspired by Dracula.
With
you
Looney
think?
Tunes, yeah. Such a weird I'm always tracing the dick, man.
We've been bumping into this guy the last couple of weeks, but he also always seems to bring new stuff.
Yeah, man.
What's catching your eye?
The Dick Tracy figure, man.
Dick
I think
Tracy
it's pretty cool. Yeah. I like the colors on the artwork, man.
You gonna be a buyer on there?
I don't think so, man. But it's unpunched. Pretty cool.
It is one of those toy lines that you often will see.
Yeah.
Still on card because I guess they were peg warmers back in the day.
Okay. They didn't sell that well. Or...
No. There are a couple things that are really cool this time around. Is definitely like the Transformers electronic train and battle set. That thing
cool
looks
is that, man?
freaking cool.
Yeah.
We picked up some Supernaturals.
Which
I was not expecting to find.
No, I never seen. I never seen them.
So bumped into that.
It's
not Visionaries. It's the other line. What are they called again?
I don't know, man. I thought that was Visionaries.
No, it's not Visionaries. It's Supernatural.
Supernatural.
I didn't just read that off the thing. I knew it. Supernatural. Much for the bag. Damn.
Gonna play around this, man?
you gotta ask Eve, like, how much are these
How much for the baggie?
exquisite looking figures? I basically glanced over these, but there's 2 bags filled with supernaturals. I don't see this line often. I know I did a video about it, but I actually don't own any of the toys. I asked Mr. Damn Plastic to send me footage of his collection. Now Eve, he just brought over 2 bags. Gonna buy an instant collection. Talked to Eve, and he was like, you can have the bag for this much. And I was like, one of the bags or both bags? And we actually got both bags, so what? We completely went Bilbo Baggins over that. So yeah, now we're gonna divide it up, and it'll be super cool. Gonna be hunting for the playset as well now. These are German Master of the Universe magazines. They come with these super epic, awesome posters. It's insane. Check this one out.
Mooi hè? Dat is toch cool? Ja. Als je dat als kind gezien in perspectief van groot, dan is het totaal anders. Hè? Dan is zo.
He-Man and the Masters of the Universe will be back right after these messages. Polly Pocket play cases each sold separately.
So, Maddie, you want to talk about your affiliation with Polly Pockets?
It's a good. Okay, man.
It's okay. It's okay. I mean, it's the precursor to Mighty Max.
I know, man. I know.
In a way, it's the precursor to Mighty Matty.
Yeah, man. So it's actually pretty cool.
Coming to wherever we can sell it next year. Mighty Matty.
Matty. Hurry up and buy.
Yeah, but I mean, Polly Pocket. I guess it started a trend of having that little pocket play set, and then of course they turned it into boys' toys as well.
Yeah.
But there's some cool ones. Yeah, it's fun to see like all the variation on the.
Yeah, they're more articulated in the Mighty Max also. Yeah, they all have moving parts and stuff, and the twirly thingies and going on. Yeah.
Even got some Sailor Moon inspired, or is it Sailor Moon? I guess it's
Sailor Moon. Yeah,
that's Sailor Moon, definitely. Yeah, there's some great stuff. It's fun to see all the variation in boys' toys, girls' toys being represented at this convention. This looks like a dinosaur from afar. So not sure who this is, but she looks pretty
nice, beautiful
pretty
hair.
Cool. Darling Dino. That's great. But actually, my daughter, she was flipping through one of my Mattel catalogs from the 80s, and she saw the Popples.
Popples, the Poppity Plopper, new from Mattel.
Or what is it called? Popples?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
The Popples, and I actually have some here. This is all like new stuff to me, but as she was like really interested in it, I'm actually gonna try getting one of the
Popples.
I guess like the main thing is to have like the tail that comes out, and you can fold it around into like a different object. So it's kind of like Transformers, but for girls in plushie form, I guess. Not sure which one I'm supposed to get because they look pretty expensive. It's a French exclusive. Ooh. Looking awfully cute there. I know. What do you think about it, Matthias?
For your daughter? It's cool, man.
So this is the Popple as it transforms. There we go. Whoa! I'm not gonna grab this one. I'm actually gonna grab the ballerina because my daughter, she does ballet. Looking all jolly and happy. She's gonna be happy with this.
Yeah, man.
And now back to He-Man.
I bought something for €5 out of this vendor's table, and Matthias is gonna try to figure out what it is that I bought. So, you got any contenders?
Is it the Tweenies?
No, it's not the Tweenies. Okay. So let's cut to like a little overview.
Maybe I think I know what it is.
Get some ponies. Got a Barbie. Thing. Got some wrestlers, some turtles, like this, stuff like that. What do you think it is?
For the customs?
No.
It's a good guess, eh?
Yeah, it's a good guess. You need to also motivate your decision why you pick something.
This maybe? Because it's vintage?
Because it's vintage?
I saw you picking up.
It's not it. I already have it.
This one?
Why?
Skeleton Warriors bootleg?
Skeleton Warriors bootleg? Yeah, you got it.
Woo!
Yeah. It looks cool, right?
It's okay. It's okay.
There's only a couple actual Skeleton Warriors, so this is the only way to go if you want to expand.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Okay. Yeah, pretty cool.
Don't make me feel bad about my toys. And a tiny rock spin. So cool to see. There's like so much electronics going on in this one. Like it's kind of like an animatronics doll where like his eyes will move, his mouth will move. You put cassette tape in, and that kind of like coordinates everything with the movement of the toy. Same thing goes for Grubby. And it's one of the best-selling toys in 1986, I think, or 85. This is the face you want to wake up to next every morning, you know. You were talking about a clock.
Yeah, man. Do you have the power?
Nobody got a power sword.
En 20, ja. En die? Ja, die kost iets meer, die kost
I had to grab a couple more Kenner Star Wars action figures. Got Luke, and I got a Darth Vader. Already had one, but he didn't have the cape. Didn't have the lightsaber, but it's kind of chipped off over here. Still a cape. These were 15 a piece. Everybody's been saying it's the wrong time to start collecting these, but I just love how they connect with like everything that has to do with toy history. So I wanted to grab them, and 2 more for the collection. You just got a free glass. It's not even full. It's not even beer in it. Why do you want it?
Pretty cool. Filmation Ghostbusters glass.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yep. Thank you.
So I started this new addiction with the Mattel Secret Wars, and today I'm picking up Captain America and Wolverine with the gray, what is it called? The gray claws or sabers. He also has 2 of the elusive Euro UK Secret Wars Mattel figures. This is Iceman with just a shield and Electro. These didn't actually come with like a blaster or anything. There's one more called Constrictor, but he's not in here. A little bit out of my price range today, but these would definitely be some that I'd be into getting a little bit later on next year maybe. Gonna be glad adding these. Yeah. What happened here? So I told Manias we're leaving in 10 minutes, and he runs off. I'm thinking he's got something good up his sleeve. Why are we here still?
I bought me this mint in box 32X Mega Drive.
You also have that problem where you have to check out what it says on the box each time you show them? I
man.
have the same thing. But you got a 32X.
Yeah man, I've been looking for it for a long time. And the price was good, so I bit the bullet on this one.
Bit the bullet. You got it from Julian and 16-bit Jim stand.
We're here.
So
we're rich now.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely like an investment. But do you want to play these games?
No, I heard from him the games are really hard to find.
Oh yeah.
So I think I'm just gonna pop it on the shelf next to all my Mega Drive.
It's in box. It's a cool collectible.
Yeah, and the box is pretty good, man. The manual is in there. All the hookups. The console itself is like new, man. Pretty heavy.
So you're pretty happy.
Yeah, man. Big spender.
Oh yeah. Finally some oxygen.
Yeah, man. Straight to the cigarette.
Oxygen. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah,
we had a great time, man. This was the last toy hunt for this year, probably.
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
The last thing we're gonna do, I think maybe this year.
What are you doing for Christmas?
I'm going to visit my grandparents. I haven't seen them in 2 years. So.
I'm gonna eat lobster.
Ooh.
I think.
Sounds good.
I don't know.
I'm gonna eat homemade croqueta from the bomma.
Or I could eat some street sharks. I don't know. Yesterday, Matthias actually went hunting.
Oh ja, juist.
And he freaking found me another Ewok village. Only 25 euros.
Yeah, man.
Dude, how freaking awesome is that?
Yeah, man. Pretty big find in the Pele Mele in Brussels.
This is good.
It was in the windowsill, and I walked by and I was like, maybe I have to call it for if he wants it.
Like he calls me, hey, there's an Ewok village for 25, and I'm like, buy it now, even if it's the Robin Hood one.
Yeah, man.
It would have actually been cooler. I already have this, but I actually just wanted to display my Star Wars figures on.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool, man.
I bought a couple new ones today, so it's good. It's all coming hunky-dory.
Hunky-dory, yeah, man.
Hunky-dory.
25 for an Ewok village. 25. Pretty good price, man.
And the last video I'm cutting this off with is one of the cool vintage toy shops that actually does exist in Belgium called Ehimo Toys. I had heard about him, I had seen this guy over at some conventions, but I had never been to his shop, and it was simply amazing. So, the perfect way to end off this long video. Well, hey there guys, and welcome to a brand new Ed's Retro Geek Out. Today, we're toy hunting.
I see some reds, I see some blues.
This is something I'd like to ask about. Well, we actually made an appointment to go toy hunting over at Ehimo's. One of the vendors that we always see at Comic-Cons and other cool toy conventions, and he told us about having a store, and we're here.
Let's go!
So yeah, if you want to visit the shop, you can always do that on Friday afternoon. You can come here, and otherwise you just need to make an appointment, like us, and then you can come and enjoy the plethora of toys. There's so much cool stuff thrown in here. You got like the main toy lines like GiJoe, you got your Master Universe, but also some really cool obscure stuff. Where did Maddie go? Oh, here he is. Okay, how do you want to start? You want to start with the games? You want to start with the toys? You want to...
Let's do the games first.
The games?
Yeah, man.
Okay, alright. Let's do the games first.
I know this is disappointing for you guys, but... I think I have to maybe buy this one, and I don't have this one, so...
That's the one based on the movie.
On the movie, yeah.
There's also one based on the cartoon,
yeah,
which
that one
I
I
really like.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm not sure about this one.
This one's not that good.
It's not that good, but you want it?
Yeah.
Pretty much every system is represented over here. Some Mega Drive games and some Sega Master System.
Yeah, man. You like this one?
Ooh, the solar power battery pack. How long do you think that would need to... Oh, it's on the back?
Yeah, man. It's on the back, so you have to put it like this, I think, and then...
So you would have to lie down and play it facing the sun. I wonder how many of those are still left sealed in the package.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This one is brand new in the box.
Ooh,
it's the official Game Gear case.
Holster.
Yeah, man.
Then you can like, you know, do like a Julian who can pull out his Game Gear to fast.
And the big fat.
Oh yeah, the battery.
Yeah,
battery pack. So you can. This is so you can walk around with it. Oh yeah, didn't the battery pack even have like a clip to put on your belt, like a belt clip?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I have that in there.
Some Saturn. The owner of the store actually collects, you know, vintage store display stuff. So there's like some demo units, some of the really cool Nintendo display cases. There's a ton of cool Nintendo nostalgia just floating around over here. Matty, you're always looking for Mighty Max, right?
Yeah, man.
So found you some.
Yeah, I already have it, sadly. Else I would have bought it in a heartbeat. But,
which one are you looking for right now?
Swat the Fly.
Swat the Fly. That's gonna be tough with the wings coming off.
Yeah, the wings are always missing on that one.
Okay, so if anybody has a Swat the Fly, we're looking for one.
Yeah, contact us.
What's that about? Beanbag characters. I guess they're on the back, like what they look like. No? So they're like Beanie Babies.
Yeah, Beanie Babies.
Beanie Babies. That was like the box that they were sold in.
The store display. Yeah, I think so. Cool.
When you walk into the store, what catches your eye right away?
All the displays, the Nintendo 64 display, the cabinet over here, cabinet over there. It's like, whoa.
Did you see the totally epic check it out Nintendo sign right there?
Man. So sweet.
I'm totally hijacking the video. I just want to talk about toys, honestly. Oh, you want to talk about the Batmobile?
Yeah, how cool is that, man? It's like a pedal car for kids.
Apparently it came out of Italy.
Italy,
Like, the manufacturer is from Italy. Toys.
Pretty awesome. Also has
Pretty
all
cool.
the stickers.
That's a pretty sweet ride. Just a whole bunch of GiJoe knockoffs. Look at this old stock of Special Force. These were the ones that you would get a character and they would throw in a vehicle as well. Got some Transformers Micromasters action. Robot Knight. Not sure about what that is about.
Looks kind of cool.
Oh, and here's another one of the Infaceables.
Yeah, the other one.
Whoa. Okay, yeah, because we already found the other box. That's over there. So there's a couple vehicles in the toy line. That's one. That's the Incredible Trasher tank thing. You got it over there. Cool. So the Infaceables, you can turn around, right? The box. So that's the toy line we're talking about. Pretty cool. Although like the faces are often, you know, already bitten off or like, they fade.
Chewing off.
Some strange reason they fade off. It has some kind of gimmick. A lesser known toy line by Galoob is the Infaceables, or Mystic Warriors of Change, that battle each other in the war for control of the Earth. Released in 1984, these 6-inch figures had a transformation action, changing them from man to beast, not just by a mechanical head swapping feature, but with air suction. When you extended the upper part of the body, the air would deflate from the face, which was a rubber that would then reveal the monster sculpt underneath. Unfortunately, the rubber deteriorates easily over time, so most of the time you'll just see the figures' faces with tiny air holes. I'd actually be interested in this one, the Horrible Hammer. I mean, why not?
The names, man, are so cool.
That looks cool.
It's Galoob.
How much is that one? 55. That's
sealed.
That's not too bad. That's a sealed one.
Yeah, it's a sealed one.
I wonder what it looks like, actually. Oh, does it say so on the back? This is the Incredible Trasher, or this is...
The Horrible Hammer.
This is... Oh, that's what it looks like. There we go. I know, I just like the box.
Yeah, man.
This looks pretty
The other
cool.
one's a little faded, but this one is
Yeah,
pretty
this
bright.
one's pretty good.
Bright in colors. Yeah.
That's definitely going on my
The
maybe
Horrible
pile.
Hammer.
That's going on my maybe pile.
And your maybe pile.
I got some Japanese Street Fighter action. Look at that.
Cool, man.
Look at that. Alex. I don't recall that character.
No. It's from the newer line, I think. Yeah. 2004 or 5, I think.
Yeah. I always forget about the reboot.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, me too. I don't think it was too...
successful?
No. I thought it was cool they brought it back, but... Some sealed micro machines.
Oh, that's always awesome. There's the other Infaceables thing, the Trasher. This is like probably one of the coolest vehicles in there. But, ooh, Beast Wars.
That's some Beast Wars, man.
A little bit crushed in the box, but
still pretty cool.
Still pretty nice. What's the character? Inferno.
Yeah, Inferno.
Predator. It looks like this box has got my name on it. So we got Thundercats. Like the little vinyl ones. Not vinyl, like little PVC figures. You could actually, you know, collect these, and you had like a belt that you could store them in, which is like a really cool collectible thing. But these are like little PVC figures that would go into that, you know?
Cool. On to the turtles.
On to the turtles. Thundercats thrown in. Just set this right. Drop it in the right bucket. First glance, there doesn't seem to be anything in there for me. Ooh, What is this? It's got like a little Krang in there. I'm not sure about this line. It's probably a newer
thing, yeah.
I'm not into that. If I start collecting that as well, where is it ever gonna end? GiJoe Killers?
Joe
Target. Meteor. I love this guy. This one is freaking awesome. Already have him complete though. Maybe there's some other ones in there. Action Force. Erin of Empire Toys would want to be here. Grab some of those, but I'm not sure what he's looking for. Maybe this little cutie. Toys everywhere, Matty. Freaking toys everywhere.
You spot the Mighty Max?
Not yet. Spider-Man. I actually picked that up. As you know, I army built these. The bad guys from Dino Riders, so maybe.
He's a player on that bag.
That's a
kind of Mighty Max.
Mighty Max for you.
Maybe I want it. What's that, man?
Like, they all move on the inside.
Whoa.
So supposed to be that. That's something for you, man.
Maybe.
Put it in the baby pile, I guess.
It's kind of cool.
I think it's cool.
Yeah, man. Pull it out. The box.
Yeah, it's like a boulder hill. Not sure if it's complete or not, but they have them here. Then all of a sudden, you look up and you see a Captain Planet toy in box. And it looks like it's got like a slime function, so I'll definitely be a player on this. Oh, it got like sludge. That's what they called it. Awesome. 25? It's like fun. I mean, I've been buying Captain Planet stuff. I might as well just...
Yeah, this is the slime one, so yeah.
Slime one, okay, I'll get it.
The power is yours!
You want this?
Yeah, I kind of want it.
Ooh, absolutely loved this back in the day. Battle builders, you could like pull them out, like pull them apart from each other and like create new battle vehicles. I used to have like one of these sets, but never seen this one. Yeah, I remember this being like pretty fun to play with. Just, you know, combining and making your own set.
Video game board games.
Yeah, board games. You got My Little Ponies, video game board games. You got
Captain Planet,
Star Quest, Gargoyles,
Donkey Kong, Berserk, Zaxxon.
Le jeu défie l'univers du crime. Jaws puppy. That's tight.
Ooh,
that's tight.
That tickles my fancy, man. 1976.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, probably came out when the movie came out.
So yeah.
Is it puzzling you?
It seems to be in there.
Looks like a sea.
I see some reds, I see some blues, I see some whites.
What's the price on it?
Priceless.
Priceless.
I don't know, there's no price on it. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Don't tell the wife.
Over here, obviously, we have the Game Boy case that everybody wants. I want that. Yeah. I need it to store my Game Boy games in, right?
Even one of those trays.
The Barbie Ferrari by Mattel. Classic. I think. I'm not sure. And, you know, some My Little Pony stuff. Who doesn't like My Little Pony, you know? All classics. Phaser Laser. That's what I like about this store. They have like, I'm not sure if it's a knockoff brand, but they have like lots of this cool knockoff stuff as well. These look cool. They're like GiJoe knockoffs. Unifighters. I've never heard about this. That's right, I'm opening it up. Because you guys need to see what this is about. So these are Unifighters. Seems to be like a combination of GiJoe and Transformers. That's what it feels like. That's what it kind of looks like. So the jet fighter consists of 3 pieces that allows you to create the fighter, but they also come apart and you can actually pop those guys in there and it turns into like a mech suit or something. Wish I had known about that before I did the video on the knockoffs. Got some Masters of the Universe on card, some Brave Star in box, some vehicles. Got some more Captain Power, Dragon Blaster on card. That looks freaking sweet. And Z-Bots. Z-Bots and Rats action figures. What did you find this time? Is it a board game or a...
It's a board game, yeah. And it's barely used.
Oh man. Yeah.
It's complete, so pretty cool.
That's something you're gonna make a play on?
Maybe.
You got the Jaws puzzle?
Yeah, and not for my son.
X-Men action. You definitely like don't know where you need to look first, and every time you look somewhere else, you're like, hey, I haven't seen this before.
I missed this one.
What is that?
Rub down action transfers. I don't know. I think it's like a background where you put over some stickers or something.
It's not really stickers, but it's like
it's the one they come off.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Pretty cool. 1983.
Yeah, it looks vintage.
Yeah.
How do you keep playing this?
I don't know, man. Just keep pulling it out.
Oh, do you remember these? Like the RC cars?
I had a couple as a kid.
Absolutely loved the RC cars. Every time around Christmas, they would start showing the commercials of the game. And be like, is this the year I'm gonna ask for
the one who goes against the wall?
Only Tycho Rebound does in-your-face flip and the Sidewinder, blinding speed, incredible stunts. Battery pack sold separately. Tycho RC, maximum heat, Tycho Rebound.
Yeah, the one that can flip. Like, is this the year that I'm gonna try getting that? And eventually, I did get one, but it was like it was this Jeep thing that would open up a hatch and you could shoot 4 arrows out.
That's also very nice.
With like an extra button. So that's the one I got. But I remember playing with it a lot. Actually.
I never had that one. I was always jealous of that.
That's the one that like they made the most promo about. Then they started doing like the ones that could shoot water and stuff like that.
I had the one with the six wheels, the Scorcher, I think it's called.
Did you go for the Nico ones? Or
no, the Tycho.
The Tycho.
Yeah. I also had a bike. And there was a guy on it, and when you steered it, it leans to the side. Also Tycho, I think.
You know what's weird? That they never did like a crossover between Crash Dummies and an actual RC car.
Yeah.
Because that would have been epic. Maybe now somebody's like in the comments, oh, they actually did that.
Missed opportunity,
but
definitely.
That's something I know of. Awesome. Below we got a Super Space Commander. We got some Godzilla eggs, some of those Amicable Heroes. Ooh, that Superman clock is freaking cool. It's fun, you know, walking through all these collectibles, like this Donkey Kong right here. I think we're done walking through the store, but we have to ask, is there like maybe a back room or something? Okay, so there's also a back room. Stuff's not priced yet, but we can take a look. You wanna check it out? Wanna check it out? I mean,
let's go.
We got this cool stuff here.
Are those
Beatles? Yeah, they're the Beatles.
Wow.
This is freaking awesome. There's like a bunch of them right here.
Pixel Game Squad would go crazy, eh? They're the big Beatles fans, eh?
Really?
Yeah.
Look how many. These are all Beatles. 19 euros they got on them. On a pack.
Did you see?
Not too bad, I think. I mean, what is it, like 70s, 60s?
You never see those, man. Dun 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 dun. Oh. He did it, folks.
Here we go. Build your own turtle world. Because freaking Lego took too long to make their own turtles or get the license. Biggest had to do it, and they came and they conquered, and they had turtle characters on cardboard. They also made the same sets with kind of like a Super Mario vibe on it. I think I had that, but this is something I'd like to ask about. It's good. You got those little green devils on there.
Let's go.
You want to have a look?
Let's change it up.
Let's change it up a bit. Here, come here. Some crash dummies. You want that, don't you?
These beetle things are pretty cool. Yeah. I don't know what I would do with it, but it's pretty cool to see.
How old does it have like a date?
It doesn't have a date, no. Fortunately not. By Ehimo.
Ehimo?
Never heard of that company, man. They probably only made this. And they're all here.
I guess if it has beetles on it, there's only one thing you need to make.
Yeah, money.
Money. Cool little room stacked to the ceiling. Just tons of stuff.
This takes me back.
Wanna play Snake?
Yeah, man.
Oh, we got a Black Star figure. Right
Unbreakable.
A Black Star figure just chilling right there.
You can see it, man.
Yeah, the white. That's pretty cool.
Man, I think I have to get this to put on my jeans, man. Knight Rider back patch. Wow.
You're finding like so much weird things that you're actually like really contemplating on getting.
Yeah. Some of the weird McDonald's handhelds.
Monkey ball.
Yeah, man. Pretty cool. Make it right for one.
Yeah.
I need that.
You need that?
Yeah. I've been looking for it for a while.
There's another one here.
A one? Yeah.
I think so.
Maybe we should
And here, there's another one here. There's multiple.
Yeah, it's not hard to find. The price is to be good, man. Never saw one of those in the box.
You're really thinking about this one?
Yeah, I think so, man.
It looks cool. It looks definitely like the set you'd want to get just because of the
artwork.
But it's the UK version.
Yeah.
So that means in order to complete it, you would need like
the UK card and
the card. Yeah, but also like the cable would need to be like the UK power supply.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is.
You're gonna check it out?
I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, so my stuff, I'm definitely taking home the turtle thing. I found this Black Star figure that we think has been repainted, so that's something I really like. This has been a fun time traveling treasure hunt. Everywhere you look, these double stock shelves have their own little nostalgic secrets. Let the negotiations begin. So yeah, I got my haul right here. Picking up the Captain Planet sludge thing because, well, it involves slime. The Unfaceable thing, I was not expecting I was going to find it ever, but over here at Elmo, they even have another one. The other one was Sun Faded. I just want one to really have to talk about it on Toy History and have like something to reference it with. So definitely picking that one up. Got the Turtle biggest set. I do have a couple of these sets, but this one I don't have yet, and it's got that cool purple gradient thing going on. Then we have a repaint, probably like a custom somebody did, of a Black Star figure, but I really like it, and it wasn't too expensive, so definitely gonna grab this one. Got some more Dino Riders for my Dino Riders army. Picking up another Spider-Man because one of mine broke, and got, was it Grumpy Bear or some sort of Care Bear? I know, I liked him, I wanted him, so bring him along. We're taking this along for Maddie. Maddie is still contemplating on getting something else. Total on this lot right here is gonna be €100, which I'm like really glad about, so definitely a fun store to look around in, and I think we could go on for a couple more hours. But what did Maddie get? Oh yeah, that's how they get you. They throw a really cool Mario piece in front of you and they give you a beer, and that's how they sell. That's how they make the sale.
Sales tactics, man.
It's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one. Right up my alley.
And I think that beer worked a little bit.
I bought this beauty.
You pulled the trigger?
Yeah.
Don't tell the wife?
Don't tell the wife. I think she knows I'm coming home with some stuff today. So. The box is pretty okay. Some scratches and some... I can live with that. So, still displays very nicely.
Now hold on. We haven't properly introduced our host here today. So we're here with Samuel. He owns the store, which is sporadically open. Obviously he has other things going on in his life, but you've been collecting for quite some time, right?
Yeah. I think I started collecting Nintendo and Super Nintendo around 2005, maybe earlier. So I bought a lot of then Flea Markets. It was full of Super Nintendo, and I bought a lot of lots. And when I think about it now, I left a lot of there. When they ask 5 or 10 euros a game,
yeah, we all did.
We all did. I should have known that. But and my collection grew and it became too big, and I started selling a bit, and yeah, toys came also, and it became too much. So now I have a store.
Thank you so much for having us over.
It was fun.
Yeah, I mean, letting us in. We had a great time. I mean, I could go on looking for stuff over here, but yeah, thank you for the deal on all this stuff.
No
I think Maddie is happy as hell. And yeah, if the guys want to come over, they can come over on a Friday or just make an appointment through
call,
Facebook.
Email, Facebook, everything.
Awesome. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, no problem. Have fun.
Well guys, you made it to the end of the video. I want to thank you so much for watching. Right now I'm probably in the US road tripping around with Greco Fabulous and on our retro channel, and hoping we find some good stuff and we hit up some cool stores so we can have lots more videos for you. So be sure to subscribe for more 80s and 90s toy hunting video content, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching.